Are we good? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna do something sneaky, boo. Do something sneaky real quick. Real here. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna enable GIF emotes. Yeah, now they'll see that I see the thing that I see. Alright. At everyone. Persona 5. On time tonight. Y'all motherfuckers never expect me to be on time, but I'm on time. Alright, what are we going with? Yeah, boy! We got Mara. Alright. Who's in my phone right now? Perfect. We're gonna be on fire tonight. We're gonna get in, we're gonna go to the palace, we're gonna... We're gonna go in, we're gonna get through the palace, we're gonna do it. I remember this palace being the worst palace. Like, by far. Except for the last one. But the last one's real short. Wanna Kundal, huh? You should put it somewhere in your room when you get home. Bam. Yo, Verpega, welcome! It's been a while. How you been?
Hey.
There was a Phantom thing. Oh, I got my Get Smoked hat in the mail. Oh, I've been wearing it. It's so fucking hype. Now I, too, can tell people to get smoked. There was a Phantom... Yeah, we've fucking heard this dialogue before. You been okay? That's pretty okay. I was hoping for good. Shinya is silently playing. We played Gunabout with intense focus. I feel like my bond with Shinya will grow soon.
Bye.
Hell yeah! Now that's how you do a social link. We get in, we're not even 3 minutes into the stream, and I've already done an entire event. We're already halfway through the day.
You're back.
Another box game for you. It looked illegal. And it was. We've been buying a lot of illegal goods lately. I want to make sure all my decorations are up. Swan boat, ramen bowl, nude statue, idol poster, star stickers, king base. Oh, does the nude statue cancel out? Okay, it doesn't. Doesn't. So what's been up with you? Anything going on? Police barge in during the night? Police barge into my place during night or in your place during night? Hey, look at my Wanna doll. Check that shit out. Alright, let's buy some more illegal goods. In the game? Yeah. That is a distinct possibility. The police are, in fact, looking for me. Not for buying illegal goods, but for theft and conspiracy.
I'll just add this.
You know, normal crimes. I'd like your opinion, dude. Speaking of the cops barging in, here's a cop right now. Inside my house. Boy, you really called that one. I'd like your opinion. Do you think the Phantom Thieves will target President Okumura? They may. I see. So I'm not alone in thinking that. The Phantom Thieves have answered the expectations of the masses, hence the current state of excitement. It will not go well if they choose to portray those expectations, as I'm sure the Phantom Thieves know. I must be going now. The coffee was delicious. Well, a lot of the problem is they don't know how I'm committing the crimes. Time for a special edition of Discovery to Hound Detectives. On these irregularly broadcast specials, we share limited edition items that are all the rage. Today, we're going to be talking about relaxing and therapeutic scent of Refresh Aroma. With its special mix of autumn ingredients, this item has been flying off the shelves. This is from the Body Chop, right? I hope the one in the underground mall in Shibuya still has some. Ba, 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 ba. What am I going to do tonight? Oh, God, I dropped my controller. What am I going to do tonight, though? Is that right? Is that what I'm going to do? No, that's not what I'm going to do tonight. Oh, I am going to make my teacher do my laundry, though.
Okay. Hi.
Thank you. You're the best, Sensei. Where's Final Fantasy IX? It's... You know Final Fantasy IX. Oh, maid, welcome back. Apparently Caligula is getting an updated port. I have never played Caligula, and I didn't watch the anime adaptation. Anyway, to answer the question, Pache, Final Fantasy IX is a bonus stream, and is thus played on days such as Sunday, Wednesday, and... Sunday and Wednesday. But only when I have available nights on Sunday and Wednesday. And right now, I am just elbow deep in this fucking video that I will make hopefully by the end of the night. I think last year it was released on the 27th of February. So I'm hoping at least the 27th of February is when I'm going to get this fucking thing out. So. You want Final Fantasy IX? It's coming. Thanks for the resub, Pache. I swear. Final Fantasy IX is coming, and I'm gonna get that fucking emote. I'm gonna do it. Actually, I just got paid. So, I guess I should be able to make the commission soon. It's not a resub? Is it not? What is it? What do you call it? It says you've been subscribed for 7 months. I'm confused. Apparently the port includes a female protagonist, which assumes it's going to be another game where they're too lazy to change the pronouns. Yeah, that's always a little irritating when they do that. Where it's just like a skin that's being changed. Twitch redid the back end for subs. They're now cumulative. I'm not quite sure. Oh, is that... Oh, okay, I gotcha. I got what you're talking about. Hell yeah, we're gonna go to a buffet.
Let's go.
Alright, I have notes for this somewhere. Just as I thought, you like restaurants that have a calm atmosphere. That aside, there are so many different types of foods here. Oh, I'm so excited. Now then, how shall we plan our attack? Apparently we're planning an attack. I've got notes somewhere for this exact thing. Let's see what you got. If that is what you wish, then I must give it my all.
Actually...
What do I use for editing? I use DaVinci Resolve. Actually, I often ate at a hotel buffet with my mother, but to protect my image, she told me that I couldn't eat those... What I could and couldn't eat. Those are fond memories. However, I feel like today's game will prove to be quite fun. Well then, shall we begin?
I'll start.
Which of these can best decorate this fine dining table? To a fair match. I don't think my bond with Fufumi... Oh, I gotta spend more time with her. That was fun. Thank you very much for today. Alright, gotta keep my eyes out on that then.
Hi!
Hey, Zero G Undies. Yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve, like Black Magic or something for editing. It's pretty good. I used to use ArcSoft, but that was terrible. I didn't save... That's okay. It'll be fine. The movie theater nearby is showing a great classic sci-fi movie. You have tomorrow off, right? Let's take a break from the Haru thing. Let's go see Back to the Ninja. Sure, we'll go. Ah, yes. Let's meet up at the movie theater in Yongen then. Sci-fi is always exciting, Yon. We should go to bed. The gun comps are the things used to summon the demons? What happened there? I heard the sound that my thing changed. I can't wait for his public apology. They should execute everyone who causes trouble for society. Oh, maybe they could take down my boss. Politicians who knock the Phantom Thieves are just sore losers. Yeah, it's actually really good, but it can get a little confusing at times. What about Akechi-kun? Is he too afraid of the backlash to comment? I hear it's not as good as like Sony Vegas Pro, but that's like $300, and I ain't about that. Oh, you actually showed up. Not bad. Well, let's get in there. That's a really close-up.
You're too slow. Unless you can move at the speed of light, you'll never be able to go back to the future.
They're going back all alone? This is just a terrible cult movie. But I guess it's somewhat educational with the science incorporated in there. I feel like I was able to learn about the fun side of science. Since I read Cinema Treasures, I also think I've gained a richer, deeper understanding of this film.
All right.
I want a shirt that says that. Man, I've already seen that one like 50 times, but the audio in the theater still impresses me. You know, sci-fi's more than just some crazy made-up baloney. It's like a dream that might end up coming true one day. I guess it's almost like hope. You get me? I think so.
Yeah, huh?
Nice, you've got potential.
Thanks.
In any case, thanks for chilling. This is way more fun than all those times I've seen it alone. Maybe we can have a foreign sci-fi marathon in your room someday. You better be looking forward to it. You know what gets me, though? Is sure, there's games where they, like, you're always, like a boy, and then they give you the ability to play as a girl, but then then there's, everyone's comments used to be so encouraging, but now they're actually kind of frightening. This is utter chaos. The public dislike of Okumura has grown exceptionally as well. How are you holding up, Haru? We've been receiving anonymous threats almost every day now. That's scary. But our security is tight, so it's been okay so far. I apparently can't go from Haru's voice to Ryuji's. It just doesn't work for me. I believe things will calm down once we finish this, Haru. And what about us? Are we gonna get all popular and shit? Let's not concern ourselves with that for now. I only pray that things calm down.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program's airing today. You wanna check out the TV? You know what I wanna do? I wanna reload. Fucking reload counter! What's going on? Really? I can't believe the number is that low. I totally forgot what the fuck I was saying when I cut myself off there. So I'm gonna go back and reread some comments. Let's see what we got here. Watching Digimon Super Sleuth, it had the same pronoun thing. Okay, so the thing I was gonna say about that was, yeah, there are games where you're, like, obviously a boy, and, like, the game just gives you, like, a new, like, skin with, like, a female model, and they don't change the pronouns, and that's annoying. But another one that gets me is where they give you the option of being both a boy and a girl, and instead of using, like gender-neutral pronouns, or, like, setting it so that your character has a pronoun based on what you're actually playing as, they just swap back and forth. And I find that annoying. Okay, let's see. Industry standards, Adobe Premiere. Some of the issues you're having are probably features from old software that were standard. Maybe. I think the issues I have with DaVinci Resolve are I'm just not a very good editor, and I don't know where to look for certain things, and it's just like more than I'm used to, because my previous editing software was not great. And as for Blade, I can't believe I still didn't get this fucking doll when I got it first try. That's what I get for reloading. I liked the first Blade movie, but I wasn't fond of the other two. I think there were only 3, right? I wasn't fond of the other 2, but I liked the first one. I'd be down for a Blade reboot. Is Wesley Snipes out of prison yet? They can get Wesley Snipes to play Blade again. It'd be great. Is that a Monokuma reference? It isn't a Monokuma reference. It is the mascot of a cybersecurity. Yeah, I mean, Japan has gender-neutral pronouns, so they probably used, like... I'd assume that most of the time that's what they were trying to use. The fuck? I don't think you understand how much money I'm willing to spend in this game. No! Fuck you! Fuck you, Morgana! No, I'll fucking... No, nah, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Fucking nope. We're doing it. I haven't seen the RE movies, to be honest. I'm sure I've said this before, I don't like movies. They're just long, and the pacing is usually really drawn out and awkward, and it's like, I know you could tell this story quicker. You're just wasting my time. Yeah, from what I've heard about the production of Blade Trinity, was that Wesley Snipes almost refused to act in it, and he was like...
I'll just add this.
He was, like, actively fighting against Bede in this movie. Is what I've heard about it. Like he tried to get, like, the guy playing Dracula to quit. And, like, 60% of the scenes with him in it is just a stunt double. That said, I remember seeing that movie as a kid and just thinking, like, wow, I am not enjoying this experience. But I always liked Blade 1.
You're back.
I forgot I did all of this. See, this is why you always have to remember to save the game.
I see. I'll see you later.
Also, never really had any intention of seeing the Resident Evil movies, to be honest. So it's not... I forgot to water my plant, so I guess it's good we had to reload. So I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. But, are they canon to the games? Is that a thing that's true, or... Everything I know about Kingdom Hearts has come from 2 separate videos attempting to summarize the plot, and I kind of love the plot from what I've heard of these games. Just because, like, just from the line from, like, Dream Drop Distance, where the guy's like, I'm already half Xehanort. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a line someone said in a video game. I watched a video by Best Guy Ever, I think, and he
Welcome. I'll just add this.
he had two notes when he was describing the plot of the Kingdom Hearts games, which is that everyone is Xehanort, and everyone else, like, it was either everyone is Sora or everyone else is Xehanort, or it was like the reverse of that. But and at one point, everybody was almost Xehanort and Sora. It's wonderful. We'll definitely have to play all of these games. Oh, right. I went to see Hifumi. I couldn't remember what the fuck I was doing. I have seen, I think, a playthrough of Resident Evil 4, but I don't know what happens past 4.
Good evening.
But I absolutely loved my playthrough of HD Remake. Four is an action game for survival, third.
Hi.
No, I don't have zero gravity undies anymore. Oh no, however will I wear underwear? Decline. Ugh, too bad. Time to make like a tree. Okay, well that was a colossal waste of time. All of the time we made up by doing it really quick the first time is just gone. Yeah, we read this. I want to at one point play all of the, like, canon Resident Evils. Oh, baby, you know I want an exam from you, Takemi. But not today. Today, I'm going out with a different girl. Yeah, I know. I've seen, I saw the Best Friend Zaibatsu playthrough 4. It seems the employees of group... It seems the employees of Okumura Foods are protesting or some shit. The tyranny of the masses can be frustrating, so I can somewhat sympathize with Mr. Okumura. Why? In any field or industry, some will tell lies to stir up confusion for their own benefit. So you see, I'm being attacked with lies on the internet by miscreants who are jealous of my intellect. This mindless mob of jackals says such crude things about my film critiques, but I won't lose heart. Well, I'll be going then. Hey! I'm with you, man. You shit on any fucking movie you want. I do. Hi, everyone. It's time to do some shopping. All of them are canon. I know, like, the Raccoon City game series aren't canon. But, like, everything else is, other than, like, Raccoon City stories or tales or whatever. That's good. I like a nice tight continuity. Here's what we got for you today. Donut worry. Eating these mysterious doughy rings soothes your heart. Order now and get 20. Oh man, I know a certain swim girl that would love one of those. Also, they're a tranquilizer. Maybe a little less. Now that we know they're tranquilizers. Alright! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba! What am I doing today? Oh, right! I'm hanging out. I'm gonna be pissed going from 3 to 4. Why am I gonna be pissed going from 3 to 4? I know it goes from horror to action. Walkway? Walkway. Oh, no, I don't have Haru. I don't have Haru. Okay.
It's you.
Ah, Ren. What do you plan on doing today? Let's hang!
Why?
Are you sure we have time for that? What is your goal here? Slow down, Yusuke. You are correct. A nice break is sometimes necessary. I am still mulling over what Kawanabe said to me. That reminds me, I would like to speak to you and the others. Do you have some free time today? Hell yeah.
Indeed.
I would like other opinions as well. I shall send an invite and see who has time to meet. Basically, everything 3 was built up to a solved in a quick text roll. Oh, really? So, 1, 2, Nemesis, Code, Veronica, Gaiden, 0, 4, 5, Revelations, 6, Revelations 2, and 7 are canon. Okay, let's see. We played the HD remake of 1. I want to get 2 when I get the new computer. I want to do 3, Code Veronica. I've never heard of Gaiden in my life. I have 0, I have 4, I have 5, I have Revelations, I have 6, I have Revelations 2, and I don't have 7, but I know about 7. My apologies for calling all of you here like this. Boss was even kind enough to serve us coffee before he went shopping. Gaiden is a GBA game? I think we can skip Gaiden, right? We don't really have to do Gaiden. Unless they remade it. Now then, I have a vital request.
Hey.
Hit me with your best shot. All the tough problems are gonna have to go through Ren, though.
Hey!
I can help you with any subject that's not math. Like Finnish? Do you take Finnish? Do you honestly believe I would ask you here for help in my studies? I'd believe you'd ask me here for help in your studies. The truth is, I'm planning to display my work in a competition.
Truth.
The one organized by Kawanabe, the Japanese Art Support Foundation. You remember, yes, Ren? It expands on Barry's story. Nobody cares about Barry! I must win and prove not only my ability, but my intense passion for the art as well. However, I'm having quite a bit of trouble determining what my next subject should be. I've given this painting a fair amount of thought, but nothing has come to me yet. Hence, I was hoping to hear your opinions on an ideal subject.
Oh, yeah.
You can throw the Survivor games in there if you want. They aren't really canon, but they're short.
Wait!
How long are you gonna bring that up? Anyway, maybe you should paint something people find pretty. So in the end, we return to the concept of beauty. Ren, what subject do you think would most capture beauty? Ah, you know what it has to be. It has to be on. I suppose she is a subject I put great focus on in the past. But now I'm aware of her true personality, I'm not sure I could paint her beautifully. Haha, that's right. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Yeah, what's that supposed to mean? Why can I not paint a beauty as pure as the Sayuri? Like, short enough you can do 2 playthroughs of each game in the same stream? Oh, shit, really? You know, I'm not really sure what you mean by pure beauty. I mean, yeah, it's pretty painting, but I'm not sure I really consider it a pure beauty or whatever.
Huh?
I don't know, I guess it just feels more gentle to me. Honestly, I almost cried the first time I saw the Sayuri. It kind of felt like I was a baby again, in my mother's arms. She was watching over me, telling me everything was going to be okay. That was the gentleness the painting made me feel. This is coming from someone with absolutely no art knowledge, though.
I see.
Gentleness. That is yet another aspect of Sayuri captured that I cannot. Is my heart too cloudy?
No way, man.
They're made to be replayed, so they branch a lot. Oh, wait, are those are like they're like on-rail shooters, though, right? Which would explain that. It ain't cloudy, dude. Are you sure about that? Painting used to be all my heart desired. I needed nothing else in life. But now, what's now? I looked down on Madarame for focusing so sharply on fame and money, yet I too yearn for the praise of others. In truth, oftentimes I regret declining Kawanabe's offer.
How could this be?
Is this what pure passion is supposed to look like? My heart is clouded by otherworldly desires. Not on rail, just first person? Ah. You've really grown, Yusuke. What? My ugliness has helped me grow.
Yep.
Ren's right, dude. Ain't nothing wrong about doing your best to make a living.
Yeah.
And you just want someone to acknowledge your work, right? That's some serious passion. But how can passion be born from these repulsive thoughts?
You think?
Listen here, dude. I was totally like you back in the track team. I just wanted to prove myself to win, to get all the girls to call me shit like Sakamoto Heart Senpai. But you know, even through all that, I was trying to help my team out. Sure, it's a solo sport, but nobody's gonna run till they puke if they don't got teammates they want to inspire. I guess what I really want to say is, you gotta do stuff for people beyond just yourself if you want to succeed.
I see.
Is that how it is? So the sincere gentleness held within the Sayuri. Honestly, I'll probably just play, like, the main games and, like, the Revelations. And Code Veronica, which I think counts as a main game. You like how Persona 5 contradicts the explanation for how Personas work? Man, all the fucking games counteract how Personas work. Persona 3 counteracts how Personas work inside of itself. It gives like 3 different explanations. It pissed me off so hard. At this point, I don't know what a persona is, and I don't even care. It was all for the sake of those who gaze upon it. How interesting.
So that's what you mean.
Ah, I see.
Whoa!
Huh? What do you see? I have been a fool. Beauty is not a superficial thing I have long thought it to be. It is something that wells up within the heart until it breaks free. It is a gift given by a subject onto its viewer. Yes, I finally see the truth.
Very kind.
You three have my sincerest gratitude. You've been a truly tremendous aid.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How exactly? We somehow managed to help Yusuke out. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing. Oh, that's a good ability. That'll be really useful when we fight the twins. I don't think we're going to use him to fight the twins, are we? Yes, the time has come for my brush to meet the canvas in beautiful harmony. Code Veronica's Serene Canon Nemesis is a side game, but since Captain has sued DVD today, I had to slap the 3 on it and wanted to develop Code Veronica. Oh, gotcha. Man, he's been acting even weirder than normal. He looked pretty inspired, though, so he'll be fine, right? So yeah, it is main game. Anyway, are you guys hungry? I might ask Boss to make me something once he gets back. I don't think I have Code Veronica. I might. I don't know.
Come on.
God, you eat so freaking much. Oh yeah, what was that crap about being good at everything except math? It ain't nice to lie, you know.
No!
I wasn't lying. It's just really hard to get good grades at Shujin.
No way, man.
If you're not getting good grades, you should have known Yusuke wasn't gonna ask you to help study with him. An and Ryuji and I enjoyed the rest of our time together, and I helped them study. Because they're not good at studying.
Ah, you're back.
Do you realize you hide behind many masks? The graceful angel you, the cruel demonic you, we all hide behind many masks. Philemon. I mean, it's an interesting quote, but I'm not sure how it contradicts how a persona works. Because when they remove the mask, they're revealing their inner self, which is explained to be in the ending of 3, because 3 gives multiple explanations for what a persona is. At the ending of 3 and 4, it's explained to be your shadow, but in a different form, like manifesting. And so when you're revealing the mask, you're showing the world, you're showing your shadow, your unconscious thoughts to the world, kind of. It doesn't make sense. None of Persona makes sense. I don't play the games because they make sense. They're all dumb. Everyone's comments used to be so encouraging, but now they're actually kind of frightening. Didn't we already read this text? Why am I seeing it again? What the fuck? That quote is from Revelations 1996? Yeah, they just gave up, though. I mean, let's be honest here. The persona is the many masks within you. I bestow this power to you, persona, the ability to wield the many selves within you. Yeah, but that got, like... They retcon personas in every game. Like, in 3, they introduced the wild card. Like, because I know in 1 and 2, couldn't everyone change their personas at will? Like, everyone was a wild card, but then it became special in 3, and then they just made it special from that point on. So a persona is intended to be, from that quote, if we can trust Philemon in the first game, which we can't, let's be honest. We can't trust anything anybody said in a previous game. Don't you already have an order coming? I can't wait for you to get it here. Oh, okay, that's from. But then a persona is intended to be... I mean, that's actually contradicted by 4, but... the persona is meant to be not necessarily the shadow or your inner self, but it's meant to be the mask that you portray to the world. Actually, there is an easy explanation just from that one quote that totally explains everything. Which is that there are multiple ways to manifest your persona. And so it's entirely possible that the manifestation of your persona, like the way you're choosing to manifest, changes how you're able, like, which personas you're allowed to access. Like, since you have multiple masks, then you have the ability to access multiple personas. But then in the end, you also have your shadow's persona. Like, your shadow itself has its own persona that's like your, like, inner true self. I'm just saying shit because I want to be clear. The games contradict themselves constantly and don't make sense. But okay. But then, like, so your shadow has, like, a true self, and you can access that persona. And that's the persona that's accessed in Persona 4 and 5. Actually, I don't know about 5. It's the one accessed in 4, though. And the one Futaba accesses, because it's your inner self made manifest. Like, your unconscious desires. Whereas in Persona 1, it seems like the personas are the manifest... Can I just buy infinite numbers of these? No. Persona 1 was the manifestations of the masks, the personas you show to the world. And in... Ooh, I should not have saved there. That's a bad thing. Whereas in Persona 5, I don't even think it's necessarily, except for in Futaba's case, a real manifestation of necessarily your subconscious desires like it is in 4. But I think it's a manifestation. The Empress keeps appearing, interestingly. Last time I felt like you were having trouble with a woman, but I sense something different now. Anyway, please be careful. But it's the mask that you present as your rebellion against society, which is the theme of 5. So it's not even necessarily your inner self, but it's a specific mask that you're presenting, which is fuck society. And so that's the, like, and that's why the personas that are manifested from your party members are representing that aspect of themselves, but not necessarily an inner aspect from themselves. And in Persona 3, fuck Persona 3. Is my answer to that. Who knows what they're summoning in Persona 3? Because I don't think... Because in Persona 3, none of them have actually truly unlocked their personas the way that I think any of the characters in any of the other games have. They're all forcing them out through invokers or drug use. I think the closest one to actually having a persona is Chidori. They rip off their masks to invoke their personas. Pache, I'm going back to the point I said where the fucking games don't make sense and they're contradicting themselves every every time they make a new persona, the previous persona might as well just be treated as not canon. Because they don't care and I don't care at this point. They can't keep it fucking consistent.
Thing is...
Recently, my reputation has started shooting up. A lot of my clients has really started shooting up. A lot of my clients are leave happy now, too. I even managed to use my own powers to alter some fates that had once seemed inevitable. I'm just trying to justify it. Let's be honest, that's what I'm doing. I'm justifying it. I suppose all you really need to change fate is a strong will, like what you have. I wish I could do more, though. Are you on break right now, Mifune-kun?
What?
Fukare-san. Fucking, I hate when autoplay hits right when I hit X. So you're the apprentice I've heard so much about. I've been wondering, why are you so interested in Mifune-kun? She's really cool. Cool. You're a strange one. That aside, I have to commend your judgment in choosing Mifune-kun. Her fortunes are like a light guiding lost lambs through the unending darkness ahead.
Oh,
By the way, Amamiya. Wait. I can't read. By the way, Amamiya-san, this man here is Fukare-san. He's the, chairman of the ADP. Oh, right, you don't know what ADP stands for yet. It stands for Assembly of Divine Power. Our goal is to realize the hearts and minds of today's weary souls via healing events and seminars. We also sell holy stones, the wells from which our divine power springs. They're a large part of our business. Fukare-san, the DLC you need to get is the original soundtrack DLC for Resident Evil 2. Oh, that reminds me, Okada-kun was telling me you've been acting a little strangely recently. More importantly, it seems like you've started falling behind on your Holy Stone sales quotas. Is everything okay? Yes, I'll cover the decrease in revenue with my fortune-telling fees. Fukare-san, I'm not sure how effective these Holy Stones really are. Before P5 got revealed, you expected, like, punks and sukebans, but nope, we have fashion models, starving artist, soul hacker character, and Miss Perfect. Keep in mind, and Ryuji, keep in mind, though, that the message of Persona 5 is that everyone is repressed by society, not just necessarily outcasts, and that you can be ostracized to society just based on who you are, and not necessarily because you fit a specific type. And this is all viewed through the lens of Japanese society, which is very quick to cast people out for even minor indiscretions, such as being, like, half Finnish, or punching a teacher that people like. Or whatever the fuck Yusuke's problem was. I'm not sure how effective these holy stones are. Excuse me. Well, do you remember who showed you the way when you arrived here from the countryside, lost and confused? Do you remember who saved you when you were stuck working in a seedy club with no place to turn? It was me! Are you saying you no longer trust in someone who's done so much for you? I'm saying I can't keep a consistent accent with this man. That's not it. Then enough of this skepticism. Just focus on continuing your role as the Maiden of Relief. Read the futures of those unfortunate souls who come to us and lead them to salvation with the Holy Stones. Fucking... This has to be a joke. There is no salvation for those who joke. Comedians are damned to hell. You don't want things to go back to how they were, do you, Mifune-kun? Do you remember breaking down in front of me, telling me how everyone called you a monster? If you don't carry your weight as the Maiden of Relief, you'll be exactly that. A monster. Leave her alone. Amamiya-san. Fine, if you want to spend your time fooling around with this child, go right ahead. But don't forget, Mifune-kun, the ADP is the only place you'll ever belong. Haha. I've never actually worked at a nightclub. I did get tricked into walking into one, though. Fuck. Nah, you know what, that's fine. It's a great time to read chat. They're adding 3 free story DLC, one of them covering Kendo's story for the mayor's daughter and one for an abandoned USS soldier. I like it when they add free DLC. I think that's cool. I love the P5 battle theme. Last Surprise is one... This game has my favorite soundtrack from any Persona 5s. From any Persona game ever. Anyway, fucking why does it auto-advance so fast? Anyway, the Chamon is known for exaggerating details. Does Last Surprise have anything to do with the themes? No, but it has to do with the motif of being a thief, because it's like, I gotcha! You know, it's all being stealthy and shit. So it has to do with the theme motif, but it doesn't have anything to do with the plot or themes that I know of. I don't know all of the lyrics offhand, so maybe there's a little in there that I could analyze, but not that I directly remember. You must think I'm weird, huh? All this talk about me being a maiden or a monster. You're just Chihaya to me.
What?
Huh? Nobody's ever treated me so nicely before.
But
By the way, it was pretty amazing how you stood up to the chairman back there. I would never have been able to talk to him about the Holy Stones had I been alone. But your strength helped me speak up. I need to be strong like you more often. We'll have to get into a fight, and I'll have to analyze. And I'll have to not kill everything in one hit, which is hard. Even so, the chairman seems serious about the Holy Stone issue. He'll make me pay a fine if I don't meet my quotas, and there's a huge penalty from resigning from my post. I suppose my fate is impossible to change after all. Anyway, I should close up for today. Anyway, I fucking love Last Surprise, though. Sometimes I'll just put it on just to listen to it for no reason. But I will say, music, not something I've ever been really big on. So I have a lot less music analysis skills than other things, so I don't know. Good morning. It's just 1 week until the day of my father promised. I want to change his heart by then, no matter what. I don't want to keep making mistakes. That's why I want to go to the palace today. How about it, Ren-kun? Let me think about it.
yes.
Alright, let me know once you decide. I'll work hard too, so let's try to get this done by the deadline. Let's see. Power is the reason why we're all fighting hard. Control your body, soul, and your heart. Yes, those who quit are like lambs to slaughter. Let's try harder to reach the next stage.
I just cannot understand.
To be honest, I'm fed up with how happy people have been acting. Stealing hearts, social reform. Don't give me this Phantom Thieves nonsense. It's also unscientific. We're gonna be going... Don't you complain when I go to a dungeon? Why are you wanting me to go to a dungeon? I mean, how could they target Big Bang Burger and Okumura Foods? They're criminals that artificially consume its flavor in a volume to fill a small universe. Not the Phantom Thieves trying to steal the galaxy called junk food from me.
You.
That said, I'm a Mia-san. Kun, whatever. I don't know what I called you. That night sky may be filled with countless galaxies. But in the entire universe, which of these is closest to the density of stars? 3 watermelons in the sun. Ha! I expected as much of you. Yes, the correct answer is 3 watermelons in the sun, 3 bees in the whole of Europe works fine too. In other words, the universe is essentially empty. There are countless stars in the sky, but the universe is even more vast than that. Even within our galaxy, the stars are separated by a great distance, even though you see so many. Well, don't worry, we should easily be going into the dungeon this stream. Maybe he actually is smart. I'm kind of surprised. I'm gonna say the 5th, probably. Oh shoot, the teacher's glaring at us.
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. You want to see more Riot Car? Close, but yet far. You could say the same of our... If only he knew the place we've been. Don't worry. We'll be using plenty of Riot Gun. Like that you're getting Riot Gun withdrawals. Okay. Wow, you had a lot to say. I don't give a fuck, though.
Let's do it.
It is the strongest move in the game. I don't know how true that is. It's definitely my most used move. Actually, it isn't the strongest because it doesn't do severe damage, I don't think. How are the Phantom Thieves doing? Sounds like they had another success, huh? That's cool. The war's still going on. It's probably because they think I'm weak. If only I was as strong as the Phantom Thieves. Hey kid, you may be small, but you played a great game.
What?
Oh god, this is the voice I'm going for, huh? What, so being big means you're better? Yeah, my bad, I didn't mean it like that. I just thought we should both be friends since we're both gamers. The name's Takakuma. I make a living from gaming, more or less. Ever heard of me? Huh? Takakuma, the pro gamer? Yeah, you're the guy from all those online videos. Yeah, I think, for example, Diamond Dust, I think, does more damage than Riot Gun. And you're the one they call the king, right? I've always wanted to play you. But I don't know if it's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. And I don't need people bashing me for bullying a kid.
You bastard!
You just called me weak, you bastard. That's it, we're playing. I won't lose. As expected of the king. Alright, let's get this started. Thank God this character doesn't show up very often. I'm gonna win, I have to. Okay, you see him doing that fucking hand thing with his fucking, like, he has his hand over his eye like that? The king is getting destroyed. That's Takakuma, isn't it? He's awesome. I missed? The king lost. That doesn't count. Let's play again. You got it. I think the implication is that Takakuma is meant to be a Chunibyo. Wow, that's 10 losses in a row. The king got slaughtered. Ha! That's hilarious. One more game. No matter how many times we play, the result will just be the same. We should probably stop for your sake. Shut up.
You bastard!
You cheated, didn't you, you bastard? Yeah, you tell him! I'm encouraging this behavior, right? There's no way I could have lost. I guess the king is just a little kid after all. Looks like I overestimated your ability. I feel bad beating you again, so I'm gonna go. Make sure you practice the next time we play. Ame no Izumi in her mythology, I don't remember who, but the goddess hidden in the cave. That would be Amaterasu was the goddess hidden in the cave. Literally the most important god in Shintoism. You've got to be kidding me. Well, unless there's multiple caves, because I guess Izanami also went into a cave. There's a lot of caves now that I think about it, but I'm pretty sure you're referring to the story of Amaterasu hiding herself in a cave because she was sad. I think because her brother pissed her off. Wasn't that a story where Susanoo pisses her off and then she goes into a cave and then Susanoo gets exiled to Earth and he's like, fuck, I'm on Earth now. I guess I'll wander around. And then he meets a giant 8-headed snake and he murders it and then he finds a fucking sword and he's like, hey, I found this sword. Hey, dude, your daughter's hot. I want to marry him. And then the guy's like, okay, sure. And then he's like, cool, I'm Susanoo now. And then the sword became one of the 3 great treasures of Japan along with the mirror that was used to reflect out Amaterasu's sunlight and some fucking jewel I don't remember. I don't know why I told that story. I didn't know that, and that's amazing. She's in this game, but I don't think she can flash her boobs. God, what the fuck was happening? Oh, right. Get your revenge. I will. I'm the one who's gonna win in the end. If I lose, it's all over for me. I'm gonna beat him next time for sure. This isn't over. The strongest always wins in the end, just like the Phantom Thieves. Watch, I'll win for sure next time. I'm not a loser, you'll see. That's only Revelations Persona. Yeah, I doubted they would put that in it. She's actually pretty fucking clothed in this game. Like, she wears more clothes than Yakusini, who in Persona 4 you could see her breasts, but only in her art. Crap, it's late. I gotta go. Man, that Takakumi, though, telling me to practice for next time. A grown-up shouldn't spend so much time playing video games. Wow. I feel like he just took a swing at me.
Bye.
But yeah, and today tired me out. I'll see you later. 3 and 4 for Yaxini shows her breasts, like nipple and all for Yaxini in her like pixel art portrait, but it doesn't show them in her actual 3D model. Aren't you bored? I got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Another box came for you. Stop buying illegal shit. We're gonna get arrested. We have a cop show up every day. Oh god, alright. I think tonight's a Mishima night. P5 uses the Nocturne design. I saw... Yeah, I noticed that a lot of the designs... Satan has 6 boobs. Satan does have 6 boobs. Noticed that a lot of... Or is it 8? I don't know. Am I rocking Satan right now? We can easily find this out. I don't have Satan. We'll find out. I'd like to ask you about what I saw. I'm Detective Sakuyo Hinoshida of the Tokyo Metro Police. Criminal Affairs, OCD, 5th Organized Crime Countermeasures, Section Special Task Force. Oh, so you're a cop? The heck? That's like a tongue twister. Does he have to say all that in every episode? Probably. Oh, I actually don't need to do anything, do I? Yeah, so we'll just go to the Velvet Room. Actually, I think we can just... Correct me if I'm wrong, I think we can just go right to Akihabara, right? Because isn't there a Velvet Room in Akihabara? There is indeed. Alright, let's find out how many boobs Satan has. Except for Mari, you see a distinct lack of penises.
You'd like to read here.
Alright. Oh.
This persona?
Yeah, here's Yaxini. Is what I was talking about. Are we talking about in the Persona universe, or are we talking about Satan and Lucifer in mythology? Because those are...
Is this what you want?
2 very different things. Because I don't know much about the Takami Tensei universe, but I know my Abrahamic floor. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Satan, that's right. There you go, Pache. There's a penis. Yeah, Koryu's in this game. Satan's in here somewhere. Trust me. It's like level 99. Oh, actually, I can just sort this by levels. I'm being dumb. There we go. Let's see. How many boobs do you got, Satan? 6? It looks like 6. Satan has 6 boobs.
This persona?
There's Koryu. He's actually really strong. I use him for psychic damage for some reason. Because he has Psycho Force, which is a great name for an attack. That is definitely not a penis.
Done already.
I think he's wearing a cod piece that, like, I think it's meant to be a cod piece.
Are you finished? It is time, inmate.
So I think his penis is in there. I don't know how big it really is, though. But I'm also pretty sure that Mara isn't directly a penis. This is so amazing. The Phantom Thieves fever has run rampant. The Phantom Thieves blowing up. So, did you do the request I asked you to do? He's cooler in Persona 4. Which one? Oh, Koryu? Hey, I'd like to talk to you about today. About how I'm helping you guys. Do you have time? Hell yeah, let's hang out, my boy.
Let's get going.
Let's go somewhere close by. Oh, sorry, one sec. I don't know how many of those I have. That was from Akiyama-kun. He said he wants me to stop by. Apparently he's pretty close. It sounded serious. I don't think we can ignore him. Can you come with me? I don't think I can fuse Cthulhu. I don't think he's in this game. I think Rahu is, though. Akiyama-kun. Mishima. Ah, that's our guy. Look, Akiyama says he's not going to be able to pay up this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right? Friends? You guys ain't friends? Don't try messing with us, Akiyama. Is this loser supposed to be a friend who was going to help you? If you don't got anything to do with this little bitch Akiyama, I suggest you get out of here. Come on, Toru. Looks like we're just going to have to go have a nice chat with that girlfriend of his. SMT, do you believe Dante's Inferno refers to Satan as God's weapon? Yeah, but Dante's Inferno is super not canon. Sorry, but you broke our promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back if you catch my drift. This is what you get for trying to screw us over. Ah, you're so cruel, Yuta-kun. Akiyama-kun. Amamiya, run. What are you gonna do? I'm not sure. I can't just abandon Akiyama-kun, though. I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it might just work. If anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun, Amamiya. Hey, you guys! Crap, I bit my tongue. Huh? You're still here? I mean, when I say not canon, I mean it is not recognized as canon by any of the Abrahamic religions. It is actually just a poem written by a dude that was really bitter about his life. Also, it's boring. Alright, Pachi, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Oh, you're still here? Run away, you idiot. You better lay off Akiyama-kun. I've been taking a video of this whole conversation. Huh? If you do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Oh, and don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up the cloud automatically. Hey, what should we do? We'll be fine. The police ain't gonna do shit because of a stupid little video. Why don't you run along and go home to your anime girls? We don't got time to deal with losers like you. Ugh. No, but, like, canon is a word used by world religions to decipher religious texts and texts written by other people about the religion itself, and to distinguish about what the religion actually follows and believes and what the, like, core ideals and lores behind it versus things that are just written about it. And Divine Comedy falls into the latter, where it's not the concepts and things inside of it are not considered by any religious organization affiliated with any of the major Abrahamic religions to be considered part of the religion, and is considered to be as genuine to the Abrahamic religion's canonicity, as it's called in the religious world, as, say, a TV show where Lucifer becomes a detective. So, that's what I mean by not canon. Believe in yourself, Mishima. I'm okay with leading people to getting beat up. Amamiya, you're right. Eh?
What the hell?
Look, I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all, but are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted, even your previous criminal records. How do you know about that? It doesn't matter how. Just leave Akiyama-kun alone and we'll be even. Then I'll keep my word. I'll delete the video. The backup, too. You'll delete them now. No. Yuta-kun? I've had enough of this shit. Man, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. My whole act would have been broken if they didn't back off when they did. Huh, I really suck, don't I, huh? You were super cool. You think? Even if I peed my pants a little. Okay, now you're not cool. Don't do that. The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know these guys. They've probably been arrested at least once. Oh, and thanks for sticking by me, Amamiya. We can't let injustice like that go unchecked. I think I get it now. This is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. That's why I started the fan site, to make sure that nobody has to go through stuff like this again.
All right.
Akiyama-kun, are you okay? Looks like they really laid into you. Mishima, why'd you help me? Huh? You didn't need to get involved. Sorry. Looked like you were really in trouble, though, so I stepped up. Is that so? Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call an ambulance? I'm fine. Just go.
Oh.
Alright. Come on, Amamiya.
Well, see you later.
See you later. Do you think the Phantom Thieves will do the same thing to that CEO that they did to our principal? Come on, they aren't gonna murder him. Besides, I'm pretty sure the principal killed himself. No way, that was the Phantom Thieves sending a message. Wake up, people. It's time to atone, or something like that. I don't know. I'd kill for that kind of power. That guy would kill for the kind of power to kill people. These ratings are insane! Haven't they gone up even more? There seems to be no end to it. People are truly enjoying this. But their dislike of Okumura is starting to impact Haru. I'm okay. It was shocking at first, but I'm not letting it get to me. I'm more worried that Father will try to do something drastic. Anything is possible given the state of public opinion. Well, we just gotta make sure nothing bad happens, yeah? We don't have much time left. We have to handle this ASAP. Alright, who do I got phone messages from? Yuki, reporting in. This one's important. Apparently this post was made by someone with ties to banks in the financial sector. The target is this guy who never pays back his loans. Sounds like he might be involved in organized crime, too. Could be dangerous. Sounds interesting. Right? Apparently even the police are having trouble catching him. Keeps changing his name and appearance to elude them. Guess he's basically the man of 100 faces. Not bad, huh? According to one particular post, he's currently going by the name Fumio Akitsu. I went ahead and made a warning post about it. Is that okay? Either way, I'm sure it'll be easy for Twitch chat.
Oh.
Let's discuss whether or not to go. Yeah, of course we're gonna go after it. I like the idea of a guy changing his face to avoid debt. But anyway, as for the concept of Satan acting as a weapon of God, I can understand an interpretation of that based on. Honestly, there's like 6 Satans. Satan is actually more of a title. Unless you're going with the Gnostic belief that he was called Satanaliel, but fuck the Gnostics. Nobody cares about the Gnostics. One of the versions of Satan, one of the people to hold the title of Satan, which I think just means accuser or something, or adversary, I forget the exact meaning of it, but Samiel, or the poison of God, is an angel of death who takes people to hell. And so, through that interpretation, you could see that Satan is viewed not just necessarily as like an evil entity, but an entity working directly for God to do some of the more unsavory things that would be required of a deity with a, like, faithful versus unfaithful system. Such as in the Abrahamic religions. Did that make sense, or did I just ramble for, like, a full minute? I don't know. I hope it made sense. I'm gonna see if there's a book for sale.
Welcome.
There isn't. Alright, whatever.
Okay.
I hope we still have death.
Everyone's here.
I'm sorry? Hey, I hope you haven't forgotten our deadline. We have something to do before Haru gets taken away. I did not say hideout. I said clinic. I think. I probably hit hideout. I probably did the dumb.
What would you like?
Ah, who cares about Haru? I do. Haru's great.
There's no one here.
It's raining, so I might get an influx of people with colds. What are you here for? Let's do a clinical trial. I kind of just want to eat some junk food, but it might affect the test results. Well, let's get to the clinical trial. Didn't we already cure cancer? Why are we still doing clinical trial? Maybe I should invite her to go to Manjakyo with me. Sure, why not? Okay, let's go.
Hey,
This is the best type of food for mixing. Not only can it be ingested at the same time as the food, I can also check its reaction to heat. I'll take care of this. You can just sit there and watch. Why are you doing this? Please go easy on me. Ha, don't worry about that. First, let's try a manja that doesn't have anything else mixed in. No, I care about Haru. I only tried condiments, but not that bad, huh? This is to say thanks for helping the development of the medicine progress so fast. When I thought about the type of food I could cook for you, this is what popped into my mind.
hey.
Want to try something other than manja? There we go. We should be doing Takemi's number 10 soon. So we're gonna be pew-pewing soon.
Ah, you're back.
Oh shoot, we got more armor. Hey, Pompous Guy! The fanatical message is waiting in anticipation of the Phantom Thieves do next. Are you among those waiting to see the president of that company meet his judgment? Oh god, well, no, we've read this. What's on TV? People have been waiting for TwitchChat to make a move in response to Okumura Foods. Their influence has expanded beyond Japan. Even foreign nations know about the Phantom Thieves. Some countries are even taking bets about what the Phantom Thieves will do next. They even know about us in Hawaii, right? We've really gotten famous. I wonder how much money I'm blowing on doing this. Oh, did we get something from going out with Takemi? No, we didn't. Okay. So. We're gonna hold off on the making Kawakami do our laundry. Because we might get something from the dungeon that she has to watch. Alright, come to the back when you're finished.
Got a minute?
Alright, that's good for today, but there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about that secret suit I mentioned. There's more to it than me having been in the Yakuza. I just want to make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you run into Kaoru around here. Back when I was working with Hashiba clan, some crazy old lady came around our office. Must have been over 10 years ago. She had a baby with her, and the whole time she was there, she kept going on about how she wanted to sell it. Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. But then I told her no. She sat the baby down and ran off. That baby was Kaoru. Thinking back on it, I'm still not sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. Every day's an uphill battle. Still haven't managed to tell Kaoru I was in the Yakuza, though. Why not? Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? That's how my mom was. She spent every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. Couldn't stand to see her destroy herself like that. Often I wished I could have had someone else as my mom. So I don't want to make Kaoru go through the same thing. I wanted to make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan. I did everything according to the code, but now Suda's dragging me back. Once he remembered I ran this fake gun shop, came by asking me to make custom models for him. Though he wasn't really asking, the bastard forced me to do it by threatening to tell Kaoru everything. Truth is, Suda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just on what happened when Kaoru was a baby, but on me, the rest of my family too. Who knows what had happened if Kaoru learned the truth. Suda isn't going to stop there, though. I'm sure he'd go on and tell everyone else he could. When it's all said and done, he's going to try and take everything I have.
Shit.
Word gets out about my past, people are going to treat Kaoru like he's no different than me. After all, everyone knows shitty parents end up making shitty kids. Once he's got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When shit goes wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed. That's how it was with me. That's why I turned to the Yakuza. Nobody else would accept me. That's why I also can't turn Suna down. He's just got too much power. You're pathetic. Heh, you got that right. Bet Kaoru's sick of having a weak-ass dad like me. Anyways, I was trying to tell Suda with bullshit prototypes while I figured a way to stop him. But that bastard's real good at keeping his cards close to his chest. Plus, he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
Sorry for bringing all that shit up out of the blue. So you probably don't want anything to do with me after that, huh? I'll stick around for the guns. Man, you're seriously into this enthusiast shit. Oh, right, just remembered I never gave you a reward for that info. How about I give you a discount on the special menu? That should keep you quiet for a while. Pretty good deal, huh?
All right.
Oh god, I hit the wrong button. Damn, it's getting late. I should be getting home. Kaoru's been eating a ton lately after cram school. He's probably gonna have another growth spurt soon. Anyways, I'm closing up for the day. You should head home too.
Later.
Take it easy, kid. All right, Palace Day. Good morning. Hey, isn't it almost time for the deadline? It's the 10th. If we don't do something by then, Haru's gonna be taken away. Let's head to the palace, okay? I'm thinking about it.
No.
Let's move. At this rate, Haru's gonna be driven into that man. We can't let that happen. Let's go after her father's heart as soon as possible, okay? My, headphones aren't getting audio again. Which is great. Love that. Love that that's happening to me. Well then, let's get class started. Hope you remember we've gone over it now.
Well...
Yay, okay. Well, no, I'm just gonna read a book.
What do you want to do?
The chief is the man who commands all respect.
Wow.
That might be chef. I love the sound of the word chef. I'd like to be called that someday too.
Hey, hey.
I was wrong about
That's nothing in particular. Sorry for the wait. Let's collect ourselves and return to our lesson.
Yep.
Phew, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Okay.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go to the palace.
Okay.
Ah.
Hey. We're all
Yo, we
here.
gotta pick up the pace, dude. Haru's in real trouble. Let's hold a meeting.
Now then.
Haru will be in danger if we don't change Okumura's heart by the deadline. Not much time remains until October 11th. Could we please head over to the palace today?
Come on, let's go.
Alright. I wish I could fucking hear. Well, I can't.
Do you have a minute?
I can't tell if she's talking. We don't have any problems last time until that authentication device. Let's head there first.
I'm raring to
Who's
work.
in the party right now?
Let's
Oh,
go.
that's fine. That'll work. Just one moment. I can fight too. Please let me join you in battle. Your persona's too weak to fight safely at the moment. Just leave that side of things just for now. Oh, okay.
I have something. I'll reveal your true form.
Hey. I'm gonna take off my headphones. I'm gonna sit here in silence. I'm gonna sit here in silence. While comfortable.
Focus.
That wasn't there before. That cheated. That's a dirty cheater. So we got some black ooze. Can I just punch through them? Okay, I can.
Don't resist.
Oh, watch this.
Beat him up.
That's smooth right there.
Enemies.
Oh,
Don't worry, though.
then Decabre showed up.
Deal.
Oh, they're weak to Gigantomachia, I guess. Fuck it, Raiken.
We're done here. Let's go. Okay, let's move on.
Just to get those withdrawal symptoms out.
All right.
They were nothing. React. They're weak, but don't let your guard down. One enemy gone. Do it again, Skull.
Oh, that's not good.
One enemy to two more. Go get him, Queen. Thank you.
They should all have Harrison recovery now, right?
Go, Queen, go. One enemy defeated. Go get him, Queen. Hey, enemies defeated. Don't forget this feeling. Just like I thought.
Like, I think I have enough experience with all of them.
All right. Somewhere.
That was an easy battle.
So, unfortunately, this is basically the longest dungeon that I remember,
Don't worry, though.
and also easily the least entertaining one.
No holds barred.
Satan takes it!
Enemy gone. Do it again, Skull. Last one.
Yeah, unfortunately. I finally shot myself with my own riot gun.
Queen's dizzy.
I forgot about this fucking thing. This dungeon definitely sucks. Here's the thing, except for the very final dungeon, which takes like 5 minutes to get through,
Good work, everyone.
the only dungeon I remember not liking was this one. Like, I don't think this dungeon is worse than, say, the Persona 5, or so the Persona 4 ones, or Tartarus,
Hey,
but it's definitely the worst in the game. This is supposed to be the Naoto dungeon, right? So, you're right. You are exactly right. Holy shit. I was wondering this last time, but what is this thing? A Frisbee? Looks like a hamburger bun to me. I mean, we're dealing with Big Bang Burger here. That's not your voice, but nobody cares. I'm sure it'll become clearer as we proceed. Come on, let's go.
it's somewhere.
Yeah, now that I remember, Naoto's dungeon did make me hate everything that was happening. So for the door in question, leave it to me. Huh, that biometric scanner is useless now that we've got actual family on our side. Wasn't a fan of the bank, this, and the final dungeon. I liked the bank, although that room with the extra lasers I just kept running into and was really annoying. Okay, so they are talking. So I can talk all I want.
That was, I was trying to be
So, like,
justice.
4 of the 5 dungeons, then?
Is that a joke?
You
Am I talking
moron.
too loud? I think I'm talking too loud. I
Ever
think I'm
since I was
talking,
young,
like, extra
people
loud because I
around
took
me
my
have never
headphones
seen
off
me
and now I
for who
can't.
really am.
can't
They
hear
would be kind to
anything.
me just to please my father, and we'd get money
I'm
and
gonna try
presents
and
in
not talk
exchange.
that loud.
Adults, teachers, even friends. It seemed like everyone smiled at me for their own personal gain. That's why you kept the details.
Hey,
of
the
your
bank
family
dungeon's
secret
fun.
at
I
school.
enjoyed the bank dungeon.
But the female superheroes I used to see on TV were so great. They always fought for others, not themselves. And
It's
they were
it's really
always
just this one I
happy.
think I have a problem with. And the last one.
I wanted to be just like
The last one is also ass.
that, even
but
though I knew it was a fantasy.
It's real short. It takes like
I
5
still
minutes.
looked up to them.
Everyone goes wild over heroes at some point. It's fine having someone like that on our side, right, Joker?
Of course.
What are you doing here?
Oh, the dungeons are better than Tartarus.
insane on so many levels.
I don't know about that.
Thought I told
The
you
last
not to
one's pretty bad.
associate with vulgar people.
That bastard.
Him? Did he
My-
come into the palace too?
I liked Kaneshiro
He might look the same,
as
but
a
that isn't the
character
real
and
person.
not as a person.
Remember
Obviously,
what I
he's a
explained to you
fucking.
earlier?
He's probably
You
the
mean about
worst
the
as a
cognition
person of anyone in the game, but
Do you recall what I said before? That I would do
but
my best for you.
this.
This
Oh,
is
I
my
didn't
answer
consider
to
the
that.
Archangels as part of the final dungeon.
The rumored phantom thieves?
I guess it kind of is. I guess you're right. But my problem with the whole spaceship thing is it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Overcome failure at any cost.
Like,
even if it means
it's a
the
secondary layer of metaphor.
truly embody the Okumura motto. Very well, join me.
Why do you only ever think about
Because,
things
like,
and
Kamashita
losses?
sees
That's why the company has
the
a bad
school as his
reputation.
palace like he is
All
a
because
king.
You treat people like they're tools.
To gain, you must give.
I did not see Tartarus as making it feel like I wanted to grind at all. I went out of my way to not grind in 3. I felt more inclined to grind in 5 because of how snappy the combat was. But like, Kaneshiro saw people as just ways of giving him money, so he saw the world as a bank. Futaba wanted to die in the pyramid, so she saw the pyramid as a like she saw her house as a pyramid or a tomb.
Soiled by thieves.
And it also has that
Unless
extra
you make
layer with
so many
Medjed being an
compromises.
Egyptian god, which is
I
clever.
can't introduce her
But
to my father.
She needn't be your lawful wife.
Okumura sees
Take her as your
the
lover.
the Big Bang Corporation as
Very well.
a means to an end to enter a political career, and so it creates this metaphor where he sees it as a rocket ship taking him into the
This
stars.
is not what
But
we discussed. Father, you want me to be that
But the
next
problem with
thing
that
just to
is
satisfy your own ambitions?
that it's like this secondary layer of metaphor where everyone just worked on a previous one layer of metaphor. Like, the school is my castle,
From the very beginning.
whereas Okumura's is this the company is a spaceship, and the spaceship represents progressing upward. So
Now,
Okumura's
why don't
doesn't
you come
fully make sense, and
to
it bugs
my
me a little bit.
place?
Also, can we just point out how fucked up Okumura is to see his daughter's fiance like this, and still be like, I'm okay with that.
So vulgar. No! Haru's persona won't stand a chance against that. Don't worry.
Because keep in mind, that's not actually the fiance. That's how Haru's dad sees the fiance.
I see you finally made up your mind, my dear fated princess. Freedom for you must stem from betrayal.
It has traps, kind of,
Then you must not err.
in that, like, you set off alarms if you move wrong.
My heart has been set. You should know.
Yes, that gaze. I can finally decide.
I actually felt like Persona 3 had very little freedom, though, because of the way they divided, like, social links were all things you could do during the day, and then at night you worked on your skills, but you could only work on your skills in, like, a limited way, and you could only go to basically the mall at night, so it felt like there was a lot less to do in 3. I will say, if we are talking about game, like, the Persona series as it, like, relates to freedom, I would actually say I felt like 4 gives you the most freedom you can do, but then you can't do anything at night. So no, I actually feel like 5 gives you the most freedom, I guess, in that regard. But I feel like 4. Nope. I'm actually gonna stay where I just am. Now that I think about it.
Those who steal from others need to be severely punished.
Yeah, you know what? You make a good point. That would be a good addition. Is he talking? I can't tell if he's talking. Haru, fuck it.
No intentions of talking to you.
I'm going to assume they're
For the
talking.
sake of changing my father's heart, I cannot lose. So this is Haru's
Y'all can
true
read.
power.
Y'all can read if they're not saying words.
All right, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk.
Haru's element is nuclear.
Persona!
Nope, I'm wrong. It's psychic. I forgetsies.
Okay, enough one down.
I felt like 5 gave you a whole host of options. Like, you could go fishing, you could play, like, baseball, which is kind of already more than you could do in the other ones. I mean, in, like, 3, you could go do karaoke, but there wasn't anything to it other than the statement of you went to do karaoke. In my defense, Makoto does nuclear.
You're mine.
Whereas, like, baseball is like this own mini-game.
Why? How can I be defeated? I'm such a very bright.
I still can't tell if he's talking, so. I'm gonna actually guard, because I want Haru to finish him off. Yeah, no, traps would be cool, though, for more than just, like, alarm. And I see what you're saying with that, and I mean, I'd be cool with that addition if they wanted to do that. Does feel like a lost opportunity. They do have, like, points, I feel like, where, like,
I leveled up.
things ambush you, but that's not quite the same thing.
I gotta use this next time.
And they have such a, like, they do have a good mechanic for avoiding it, too, in, Haru does have an AoE. It was, Mapsayo. I was using it already.
I did it. I did it, Mona-chan.
What were you saying about her persona being weak?
He disappeared. Is that okay?
Are you sure you taught her how things work in here?
I did.
Oh, AoA. I don't know what that means
What's the
then.
point if she doesn't get it? Don't worry. Cognitive beings have no
Area
correlation to
of
their real world
area.
counterparts. You'll see when we get back. I guarantee he will be okay. Then he's not dead?
That's right.
Dude,
All out
does this
attack.
mean we got a new teammate?
Oh, I have never seen it called that. Yeah, she has her own all out attack. I just didn't use it.
Call me Noir.
Noir?
I would like to go back to
in
Beauty
French.
Thief.
I'd like to be a heroine of justice, but The Phantom Thieves are on the darker side of the law. I chose the name Noir to remind me of that. There you have it.
As long as she's into it.
She created quite an elaborate backstory.
You don't like all that attacks?
Noir.
Do you mean like mechanically
I like
or the appearance of
It
them?
conveys a dignity that won't bow down to others, as well as a rebellious spirit towards society. Thank you.
So
Put
mechanically.
your guard down, Noir.
Gotcha.
Our trip through the palace doesn't end until we steal the treasure after all. Yes, sir. Someone's talking all big again.
I think I like them as a mechanical idea because because they require a setup usually to like get. Come on, let's go continue forth. I assumed she wasn't talking.
Let's open it.
You just want to see her animation? That would involve me trying to figure out how to. Like, I'd have to figure out how to set her up for that. Because she has to be the one to knock them down in order to get the benefit from it. So we'd need like a whole bunch of enemies weak to psychic. I have an SP adhesive here. Yeah, her weapon... her weapon is an axe, and her gun is a grenade launcher, which I've seen some people point out that she complains about the bags of fertilizer being heavy, but she wears but she uses the heaviest loadout. Preferred fusion spells from P2. I mean, perfusion spells are good. I like all out attacks, I think, mechanically, because it requires setup to do them. Like, you can't just do them. You have to knock down all of the enemies to pull them off, which isn't always necessarily easy. Especially with enemies where some of them have like resistances to all of your attacks. Whoa, look at that, I assume he's not saying. I can smell the treasure over in that direction. It's probably in that building. That seems quite far off. Is it difficult to ascertain the shortest route there as well? We'll just have to keep going on whatever path we find for the time being. Let's go. Actually, you know what? The back room of the bank was kind of not the best. Now that I think about what you said about the bank, but anyway, I appreciate all attacks because of the setup. But I thought fusion spells were pretty cool too. From 3. You say from 2. I never played 2, so I think of them more from 3. But like cadenza and stuff. And I feel like that adds an extra layer as well, because I don't wanna. I'm gonna use Magdolian. Because you had to have like you had to, like, if an ability was useful, you'd almost have to like sacrifice one of your valuable persona slots to use it.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Like, I remember Jack Brothers most notably in Persona 3, where, like, the pumpkin, I'm gonna call him Jack Pumpkin, was useful, but Jack Frost wasn't so useful, or maybe I got that backward, and so I had to use a Persona slot just so I could keep using Jack Brothers. But Jack Brothers was great, and you could use that in contingency with all-out attacks because it was a knockdown move. So you knocked down all of your enemies, and then you used all-out attack. So that was cool.
Well,
yeah, they got rid of positioning completely, which I don't hate, to be honest.
Dude.
Man, space. I definitely wasn't expecting this. There's no air whatsoever outside of here, right? Does that mean we die out there?
Indeed.
Most likely. Regardless, we would never be able to experience this landscape in our normal lives. We're still at the beginning of the palace, though. It's not good if we're getting thrown off by now.
what are your thoughts?
Is there anything else you want to discuss? Nope.
Shall we go?
Oh, actually, there was a reason, because Safe Room lets me warp back, right? Selected everyone's actions and watch it play out. Fusion spells use positioning, which can swap around during battle. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. They definitely went a different direction with the battle system, though. So I can see why that's not
Do you
still
need something?
around. What? So I have access to Haru's persona,
Some
which
modification, huh?
means I can finally do this.
Looks like it'll become a weapon.
Yes. Now, what about Fleur de Mal?
I see. It will become a
Okay,
weapon.
so do I want Fleur de Mal? An axe that produces a bedazzling floral aroma, or do I want
I see.
Yog
It will become a
Rush?
weapon.
Oh, Yog Rush only gets one round. Oh, but so does Pandemonium. Oh, I think in that case, Fleur de Mal. Fleur de Mal
Looks
is
like
probably
it'll become a
better.
weapon.
So
Finished for now. You'd like to read the compendium? You want to register it? You'd like to register
So I think we're gonna get rid of Beelzebub instead. Oh, do I need Beelzebub? Or anything? Why not both? Unfortunately, you can only summon, you can only itemize one persona per day. So obviously I would get both, but I can only pick one for this dungeon, and then I'll have to do the other one. So I think Fleur du Mal is going to be more useful for me for this dungeon than whatever the other thing is going to be useful for. To be honest, I don't usually play the Persona games for... Yeah, there's my Fleur de Mal. For the actual gameplay. Did I need that? What was Beelzebub? He was a devil? I do need a devil, actually. So I need to get him back out.
You'd like to read the compendium?
I don't really play them for the gameplay. I more play them for like the characters and the social link and slightly the story, but not really. You couldn't control demons until you gained their loyalty. Outside of the battle, their loyalty goes up and down based on how you treat them. Like, you don't heal this demon enough, their loyalty gets too low, they leave you. That sounds like a colossal pain in the ass, and I get why someone would like it. And I feel like I would like it at first, and then I want to see Baphomet. This is a weird... Oh, I bet I used Baphomet as like as an intermediate one, because otherwise this is a really weird arrangement of abilities that I chose.
This persona?
By the way, shout out to Pazuzu, the first demon. And by first demon, I mean like
A fee is
the first
required.
demon
This
to
is your
appear
power.
in our current knowledge of religion as a whole, and not in any specific religion. Because Pazuzu appeared
It
in
is time, inmate.
The Tale of Gilgamesh. But yeah, that sounds like a cool battle system. I would like it first, but then I would have like 8,000 persona, or demons leave me, and then I would just get really pissed off at it.
Now let's continue
So
our
I can see why you would appreciate it, but I feel like I would hate it after a while.
They're not on.
Unless there were benefits to being nice to them. Like they do more damage or something. That could be cool then. Then it'd be like Pokemon. Why did I use Magdolian instead of Riot Gun?
Okay.
That was a bad decision.
Complete victory. Now let's keep going.
I'll reveal your true form.
I do not need any items, and so I can stop. It won't open. Will we need Noir's help once again? No, this isn't a biometric authentication, but it might be hard to open it from here. We'll probably need to look for a server or a terminal if you want to break through. A server, huh? They give you items or heal you. You think they can also give you extra stats? Yeah, Pokemon implemented a similar system maybe 2 generations ago, 3 generations ago, where the more your Pokemon like you, like, sometimes if your Pokemon likes you enough, it'll increase the amount of damage it'll do, or it'll score a critical hit just to try and please you, or I've even seen it, like, it'll shrug off a status ailment, or it'll just be like, oh, I died. Here I come back with 1 hit point, or things like that. So, it's a system with, like, a lot of potential to do things with. So it would be an interesting thing to implement, though it wouldn't work in Persona, I don't think, because the way Personas work are they're either manifestations of the person's own consciousness in some form, or they're... What is this?
Really?
Is this a terminal? Could this be placed in the server room? Haha, watch this. Alright, that should have opened up a bunch of doors. I managed to grab a map of the place, too. That's incredible. That means our infiltration deeper into the palace should be easier, yes? I don't know about that. There are 3 or more areas ahead. The barracks, the factory, the airlock area. That sounds like a lot.
Wait.
Yeah, and what are they making in that factory? Burgers? Actually, I found one other interesting file when I was cracking into the system. It's called Project Escape to Utopia. There's some kind of blueprint inside, too. Looks like whatever they're making for it is ginormous. That factory can't just be for burgers.
This is...
Escape to Utopia. What do you think that's supposed to mean? It ain't gonna matter if we can steal the treasure and make this palace disappear. Let's hurry. But yeah, so Personas don't have real personalities. They just have fake personalities that people created for them. But yeah, I guess if they're like actual demons, it totally works. Can I just go through this door from now on, or will it forever... I actually forget how that door works. There's also the Devil Busters... the Devil Buster Busters. Every word of that is confusing. So there's a thing that busts a devil. Like it's a thing dedicated to busting the devil, and then it's a group dedicated to busting the thing that busts the devil. Is that right? Did I do it? Doesn't this look like an elevator? It ain't doing much of anything, though. But it doesn't seem to be completely out of order either. Perhaps it's on another floor. Let's try coming back later. It still ain't opening, even after all of Oracle's tinkering? This bastard really doesn't trust anybody, huh? Skull. It's alright. Father's clearly guilty of some horrible crimes. That's why we'll stop him. We'll need to think of a way to get past here, though. Can you figure something else out, Oracle? If it's not a normal lock or biometric one, I think it might call for rank authentication. Basically, you have to be at least Chief Director to get through here. So even the robot employees have positions and ranks? What are we supposed to do about this? Let's steal someone's ID. Oh, you mean an employee ID. Those are used to authorize entry in the real-world company as well. You two are so smart. That's gotta be it. Then it's decided. Let's find an employee that's rank of Chief Director or higher and take their employee ID. I will be right back. I have got something important to do right now, and by right back, I mean like 1 minute. Woo! Okay, I'm back. Let's see, Devil Busters are Jack Frost and Pyrojack who dedicated to defeating naughty humans who imprison poor demons, who will approach you armed with guns aimed at you, telling you to release your demons. If you do, they go, yay, another evil summoner defeated. If you say no, they fight you. Oh, so it's the Jack Brothers. That's hilarious and adorable.
Man.
Look, there's a ton of them. You want to start taking their IDs? Not yet. If we go instead to their origin, there should be even more employees for us.
You're right.
Oh, great idea. That should make it even easier to find a chief director. Let's head there, Joker. I mean the elevator you didn't let me go on before? Hell yeah. Jack Ripper? I was not aware of Jack Ripper. I'm just calling them the Jack Brothers because that's the name of the move in Persona 3.
I can feel it.
Yes.
Hey.
So are we gonna go looking for this chief director thing? I did a scan of the area, but there seems to be multiple large readings around here. They're definitely different from normal robots, so it's probably one of them. So we just need to find out which one is the real one, but how exactly will we do that?
Joker.
Joker, look, it's them. It was a Virtual Boy game? Huh. What's up with that room? There are tons of them in there. Heh, perfect timing. Let's try asking them about this director guy. That would be a foolish move. They'd report us immediately if they spotted us.
You're right.
Fox is right. We need to think of a way to glean info from them without asking. You can as Jack Frost, Pyrojack, or Jack Ripper. Interesting. I did it with Jack Frost and Pyrojack.
I can feel it.
You don't like Futaba's design when she's in the dungeon? You know what? I gotta admit it. I'm not a big fan of that either. The chief clerk has it easy. He just said that fast as fuck. So we're basically eavesdropping on him? It's a divine skill of mine. Impressive. I can see how you managed to wiretap LeBlanc for so long. That? Oh, that was nothing. Someday I'll show you what a real wiretapping is. In any case, there's no denying this is a smart move. We'll just have to obtain information from the group about what their boss is like.
Hold a moment.
There appears to be a few of them further in. Let us go obtain the information as well. To be honest, I'm actually not a fan of really any of the designs except for Joker's. No matter how much I work, there's always more to do. That's apparently the sound of a robot. I don't know. I wonder how the chief clerk got that position. The chief clerk has it easy. He just gets to sit around all day munching sweets. This job never ends.
It seems...
We heard a good amount. What do you think, Joker? I know all I need to know. Then let's get out of here before we get caught. Agreed. Like the early concept designs, from the looks of it, appeared to be costumes were real and you made them. Oh, that is cool. We have a pretty good amount of info now, like about the sweets. And that. But that's on the chief clerk, yeah? We're looking for dirt on the chief director, remember? We don't have to target that director guy right away, though. We can go from bottom up. Now that you mention it, I doubt we could reach the chief director immediately regardless. We don't have any employee IDs, so accessing the more secure areas would be impossible.
You got it.
Well, for now, let's just identify the chief clerk with the info we have. And if there's any more rooms that you think we can get info from, be sure to stop in. Alright, so I'm going to actually take this part of the game seriously, because when I played the game the first time, I just killed every giant robot for funsies.
I'll reveal your true form.
But for time's sake, I will try and get the actual chief director. Another roadblock. Is this one rank authentication as well? Yup. We can get through here if we have the chief director ID card or higher. They look really cool. How to sort of realism, simplicity Joker, just wearing a top hat, eye mask, and a big scarf is pretty cool, and on wear cat ears and an eye mask. Aw, that sounds cool. It's actually a shame they didn't do that then. I think it would be like charming to see like the outfits the characters came up with and how it what represents rebellion to them through their own creation rather than just a manifestation of their psyche.
Well,
I imagine the reason they didn't is because then the characters would have to manually change their clothes instead of magically manifest them like they do in the game. So there's a total of 3 areas. What a pain in the butt. It's too early to give up, though. We haven't even reached the first area yet. Seriously? I swear I'm gonna die in here.
Come on.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We still have a long way to go, guys. Now's not the time to be complaining. Yeah, I just felt like saying that.
what are your thoughts?
Is there anything else you want to discuss? Nope.
Shall we go?
I should write something.
They should have added that as DLC. Like special, like, costumes that, like, the characters themselves would have created. That'd be charming. I'd get that. I'd wear those. Especially because I'm not a terrible fan of the current outfits anyway.
Reveal your true form.
Hey, my favorite elephant boy. Does he have pierced nipples?
2 enemies left.
No.
Don't mess this up.
No, he doesn't. He has little nipple shields on. That, oh, fuck me, really?
Thanks, Joker. Just at the last second. Persona! It's a part of me. Someone finish it off.
Now I remember why this dungeon pissed me off. Give me the money. I search for me the money. Get out.
I'm glad we won. Good work, everyone.
You know what? I kind of like Haru's, though. Like, I'm not a fan of the pants, but I kind of like the rest of it. Like the little hat and the mask and the feather. I think it's cute. That said, we can change everyone's clothes now. Let's just wear butler gear, fuck it, right? Whoops. Perfect. Now we're distinguished.
It's somewhere.
Come on, man.
Hold up! What the shit? There are 2 of the same robot? Didn't I tell you I was getting multiple signals? Moving on, we saw one of those red ones giving instructions to the smaller robots, right? Does that mean that one of them is the chief director or the chief clerk? Should we defeat them both and take their employee IDs to find out? There's no need to waste our energy like that. If we can talk to each one and compare what we have to the intel we have on hand, we might be able to tell what rank they are.
I can feel it.
It's a shame I can't just stare at it really hard with third eye.
Joker.
Are you ready? You need to hold a conversation and get info without making them suspicious of us. If they find out who we are, we'll be forced to fight. Be cautious. Who are all of you, and what's with that odd attire? We're employees. Ah, yes, I've seen you around before. False. That was a lie. You must be industry spies. I bet you're planning on stealing the fruits of our labor. We won't be able to avoid a fight at this rate. Let's go, Joker. Immediately fucked up. That would be amazing. That would be great. I wish that had happened. Riot gun? Yo! Yo! Critical riot gun! Baton pass. Oh, I can't baton pass to Haru. Go, Makoto.
Looks like my turn. Persona! Johanna!
Hell yeah. I hate monocles. I know that had nothing to do with making your own costume or riot guns or the game, but I just saw that he was wearing the monocle and it pissed me off. We beat him. Damn it, he didn't have nothing, so kicking his ass was just a waste of time. I suppose he wasn't anyone important after all. Let's try looking somewhere else. Well, we ended up fighting anyways, but I think this is probably a good way of doing this. We can probably tell whether they're the target or not if we can squeeze some info out of them before we fight. That's right, we might be able to avoid unnecessary battles if we cross-reference that information. I have only the free ones. Treasure Demon!
Is that a rare one? This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused. Ooh, that was cool. Don't resist.
My existence is Koh-i-Noor. My existence shall become a part of you. I don't care who we get rid of. Death, Emperor, Fortune, Priestess, Moon, Naga. Which I bought on PSN. Who are we not going to talk to anymore? Oh, we have 2 Emperors. Oh, we can get rid of Thoth.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Alright.
Yeah, it costs, if I mentioned this before, if I wanted to get all of the extra Persona and all of the extra outfits, it would cost like $100. Which for that price, I could just get Persona dancing every night and just own all of the dancing games. So it's just not worth it. There doesn't seem to be any way to tell how many bullets I have outside of combat, and this isn't something I knew because it had never come up before. But now I know. I hear that Chief Clerk's been stressed out lately. Apparently his stomach is done for. Maybe they'll dispose of him. Oh, my hip hurts. I wish I could take a day off. Someday, I'm going to move up the ladder and make my dreams come true. Could you? Yeah, geez. Yeah. So, it's like... I was in a situation where, like, you know, I wouldn't mind spending a little extra money for all of the costumes to support the game and stuff, and then I actually looked at the price and I'm like, ugh. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe that is an insane thing they're asking for. Who are you? I don't recall making plans for visitors. We're salesmen. Is that so? You must be hard workers if you come to sell without an appointment. I will gladly listen to what you have to say. Now then, what did you bring? Any gift for me? We have sweets. You are all quite in the know. I am a connoisseur of all sweet things. I can't help but chow down on them when I'm stressed.
Joker.
It is time we make our decision, Joker. What do you want to do? We're gonna fight his ass.
Yes.
Right, there's no need for discussion. Let's take him down. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who Trish is. That is a riot gun. Oh, who are we gonna do?
They're tough, but we
He didn't take damage.
right?
I have never seen anyone take such a hit from a riot gun and just... He didn't even care. He didn't even care about riot gun.
The opponent is strong. Use my persona.
What a bastard. Didn't like Moffrey, though. Trish is a greedy fairy from Revelations, Persona, and Persona 2? Huh.
Alright, level up.
Deathbound. Probably better than a Rampage, right? Yeah. She's in charge of the Healing Spring, which is in Hidden Dungeon. Huh.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, this is an employee ID card. Let me see. It says Chief Clerk on it. But we're looking for one that's Chief Director or higher, yes? This one should be okay for now. At the very least, it'll help us get to some new places. Yes, we can now enter areas restricted to those of Chief Clerk rank or higher now. Time for shift change. Time for shift change. Everyone move stations. Continue working till you die. She was kicked out of the fair realm for being too greedy. Only come back if she does good deeds, so she heals people for a lot of money. What? A lot more shops that heal you. Oh, like, the Fox. What? Shifts? It said to move stations. Perhaps the rooms we have already entered will have different robots. We should go check it out. Oh, and don't forget to look for the places we can get in with that fancy new ID card. Like the Persona 4 Fox. What's his name? Fox Chan. Pretty sure that Fox was a girl, actually. Because I think it has babies. But I guess they never really specifically state whether that Fox is the mother of those babies, so it could be a man fox? I don't know.
I'm so glad.
Yes, it opened. We might end up getting a Chief Director ID eventually if we keep getting higher and higher ranks.
Yes.
Agreed. Let's go about this one step at a time. Oh, and I'm sure you're feeling tired. Be sure to stop in the safe room, Joker. I don't need a safe room. Don't tell me what to do, Mom.
Show me your true form.
Oh my god, we just got a model gun.
It's somewhere.
That is an irritatingly dickish mechanic. I'm gonna be honest.
I see a shadow.
I'll reveal your true form.
I need to see your clothes. Why are you wearing pink, but the other two are wearing red? Because that's weird.
I can feel it.
I am getting used to getting yelled at. I don't mind it anymore. He's so cocky, but he barely does any work himself. The section chief always says this is for your own good. There is no future for any of us if the company can't do a thing that we have no choice but to push forward with the thing. She appears in 3. I don't remember her in 3. Is she like a summon or like someone you just stumble onto? Or does she work at the mall? There's a lot of people that work at the mall.
Persona! Out of our way! We got 3 of them! So cool!
P3, she's a TV host called Who's Who, where she interviews characters from Piece 1 and 2, but doesn't tell you who you have to guess. Oh, okay. I forgot that Persona 3 had a television half the time, to be honest.
Now, let's continue.
Like, I always caught Tonica's in Persona 4, but by the time I got to Persona 3, I just forgot, like, every time. I think we caught it 3 times, which is hilarious, because that's the only game where you directly interact with Tonica. But so I basically met Tonica, and I'm like, I've literally never watched your show. Denied.
Oh, man.
Cut it out.
stop that. You're the... I didn't realize this was such a real line of dialogue. The only one who's going to be apologizing here is your father, right? Panther is correct. Let us go search for the next ID god. Yeah, that's a common, like, thing people say in Japan.
All right.
There's one. It looks way different from the others. What rank is it, though? I wish they'd make him so you could just tell by looking.
Hey!
Either way, let's try starting up a conversation like the last time without raising suspicion. Hey! What's with all this ruckus? Where do you think you are right now? Shut your trap, bitch! What'd you just say? You were unbelievably rude. No employee here should ever say that. I will hand you over to security.
Damn it.
Crap, we're gonna have to fight. This is him. This is him. I guarantee you. This is the chief. I'm so confident this is the chief, I'm gonna open with a riot gun. You fucker.
Persona! Out of our way! Next time, show me. Get ready! Hecate!
Yes, there we go. Baton pass. To Ren.
Yes! The baton pass to the opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
What are you weak to? What do you think he's weak to?
If I knew their
Let's go.
ability, just look for their weakness.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go check him out Amakia. And we got a Saya. No. Let's see, they brought back Frey and Sai, which was exclusive to Devil's Hunter, Mag, Aqua, and Zan, Earth, Water, and Force. Honestly, I feel like Persona 5 has a bit too many elements.
And
Phew, we're done with that. It doesn't look like he had anything, unfortunately. Seems he wasn't important after all. Oh well, let's check elsewhere. Because it's... like, it feels like in this game, unless you know ahead of time.
time for my power!
Hello! Hey, I have a question for you. Why don't you just do that more often?
Do it.
With the exception of, like, unless you know in advance what element an enemy is going to weak to, it kind of feels like there's so many that you have to cycle to that it's just not really practical to try and hit enemies in their weaknesses in this game.
Leave the noobs and
At least that's the way I
go.
feel about it. I don't know.
There's a shadow. What do we do?
Oh, fuck me. Hey, Mothman!
But don't let your guard down.
There.
No time to waste. Good work, everyone.
That's great about what Fuka, she actually scanned them. Yeah, that was a mechanic. Who do you think is the best scanner in Persona?
Okay.
I don't know if there were any,
Easy,
like,
huh?
sensor
Couldn't tell by your
types
face.
in the first two. But who do you think is the best sensor? Oh.
But don't let your guard down. Defeated. All right, Joker. I'm glad we won. Just like I thought.
Like, I think Futaba's the best overall support, but I think her sensory skills are
Okay.
inferior to those of Risei, Teddy, and Fuka. Hey, who are you? You can't be wandering here unattended. No need to get so angry. Don't be ridiculous. If I don't scold you, who would? My anger is not purely for my own pleasure. This is for your own good. More importantly, who are you? What is the purpose for you running around in here? I am here for Okumura. You mean the president? Who the hell are you guys? That is, who may you be? Wait, please forget I spoke to you like this. Private talks are forbidden in this office. President Okumura would dispose of me at once if he were to see me chatting like this.
Hey.
It's time we make our decision, Joker. What do you want to do? Should we fight him for his point? Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. P1, 2, 4, and 5, you just gotta guess. The 1 and 2 gave you your info after successful negotiations. Well, I mean, you have the info if you have the persona. 1 and 2 had no Navi. You like Fuka. I think Fuka's probably the best one. Although I think her range is less than Teddy's as far as actual distance goes. What do you mean Futaba's, like, copied from Golden, though? Like, did Rise just give you upgrades in the middle of battle in Golden? Is that a thing they added? Because she certainly didn't do it in the original one.
Go down.
She also has position hack, though. Which is useful. An employee ID? This one says it's for the section chief.
Oh, man.
So it wasn't the chief director dude either? Can we just fight the president already? A worker has no need to eat. A worker has no need to eat. Everyone, it is time to change shifts. Keep working even if it destroys you. You know, I actually really, like, I see people get annoyed about Rise a lot, but I liked Rise a lot. This is another shift change.
Yes.
The employees must be getting switched out like before. Why don't we check the places accessible via the section chief ID card?
I can feel it.
I almost went for her, but then I didn't.
I can feel it.
I liked the twist at the end of Perfect Blue, but I didn't like most of the movie all that much. I'm not a big Satoshi Kon fan. Millennium Actress was okay.
They're pretty pathetic, but stay on guard.
There.
Nice! Joker took one out! Time for a beat down!
Black Goose, I don't want to talk to you. I just want you dead. Fine, give me money, I guess. I said money. You were wasting my fucking time. You'd be dead by now if you didn't commit a goddamn line.
Let's catch your breath.
You wrote a paper on his movies?
Let's move on.
Huh. How'd it go?
Okay. Focus.
I don't... What a slow-moving map. You got an A+? There you go, that's cool. Really suck if it was like, yeah, I got like a C.
I can feel it.
What was the paper about? Just like analyzing a style. A position hack. That's useful. I think my favorite ability of her isn't her ability to buff you. I think it's position hack. If she could just do position hack every single time we enter a fight, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
I hear increasing your luck increases the odds, but I don't know. We're just gonna kill him.
For real?
Could he be a higher rank? If size shows importance Father places on them, I suppose he should be quite high up. Who are you again? We're the Phantom Thieves. The Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm not interested. You're just in the way of my work. Are you the chief director? No, I'm not the chief director, probably. But what if I was? Just who are you anyway? Are you trying to slack off?
Hey.
It's time we make our decision, Joker. What do you want? Yeah, I want to fucking do it. No need for more discussion. Let's take control. Can't believe that didn't end at I'm the Phantom Thieves. That is a cool sword I have. Alright, we're just gonna open with Magdolian, just so we can get the fight over with. Every form of writing you learned? Huh.
Persona! How's this?
That sounds messy. It sounds messy to switch through them like that. But I guess they're trying to show what you learned in the class then, not so much as have you write a well-constructed paper.
All right, level up.
My persona learned a new skill.
Increase allies' defense for 3 turns? That's pretty good. Yeah, writing's basically like the arts. I can see that. Wow. Okay, so I am... Because it's a motorcycle. That's why it's shaking. I don't know what to get rid of. Oh, Frelia. Just get rid of Frelia. Doi. Serves you right, bastard. That take care of that. This guy's got nothing on him, though. 1,000% waste of time. It seems their physical size doesn't necessarily correlate to their rank. The chief director must be somewhere else. Let's try looking in another room. Hey, I mean, it's just a time saver to go do that.
Joker, what?
We might have to call this dungeon, like, in the middle. Like, do half and then half.
I'm so glad.
Great, this one is open as well. We gotta get close to the end, right? Chief Director is usually directly above the section chief. Don't forget to be conscious of your condition, everyone. If you're feeling that tired, be sure to rest in a safe room. We got it, Mom.
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, boy.
Persona! Go down.
Looking good. Joker beat 2 enemies.
Okay, there we go. Get the fuck out of here.
We all did great, huh? Good work, everyone.
Haru has not got it. Yo, I got bonus money. I'll take it. I'll take bonus money. Haru has not gotten to use her axe, I think, at all.
Shadow identified. Awaiting Joker's orders.
You know what I think is faster? Oh, no, fuck it. I'll still do it. I was gonna say not listening to them talk, is what I was about to say. Think if you work too hard, you break and they discard you. Don't worry, somebody will surely do something about this eventually. You could write anything you wanted. The only goal was to include the outline and make sure the outline showed you could organize an essay. Oh. That's completely reasonable. Life is only work. They make you surrender their hopes and dreams someday or something. Dreams, personality. Okay, sure. There we go. Little heavy-handed, if we're being honest. Little much. How do I talk to that guy over there? I don't know. I give up. Nobody cares what that guy has to say. Fuck it. Fuck it, we're leaving.
There's an enemy. Be careful.
Oh, God.
3 enemies.
Alright, more Mongolian.
Good work, everyone.
Yo, we got Liquid Mercury.
Okay.
A complete victory. Now let's keep going.
Hey, I'm here to kill you. Who are you? This is no place for runts like yourself. I'm no runt. Bwahaha, if you are not a runt, you're definitely a brat. Younglings these days are such slackers. We were much more decent when we were young. So who are you? We're the Phantom Thieves. The Phantom Thieves, you say? You've got some nerve. Do you think I'd forgive you if you just told me I'll dispose of you right here? It can't be helped. Let's do this, everyone. Best rich kid in Persona? Is that a question? Because in that case, Mitsuru.
Let's go. You're mine.
Oh, damn. Oh, I just realized these are called model workers. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. That's fun. Mr. Sandman. I'm in a singy mood tonight. I'm trying not to sing out loud, but I'm also doing it. Serve you right, bastard. That takes care of that. This guy is not. It's a waste of my fucking time. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's a good thing I have legendary scoop. Mothman! Oh, why do you only position hack Mothman? Why do you hate Mothman so much, Futaba? Nate is the best Persona in the series? What is Nate's Persona? And why is it better than Mothman? Because let me tell you, it can't be. Mothman is the best Persona. She really hates him too. How are him? Who are you rascals? How did you get in here? What business do you have here at the best of the best corporation, Okumura Foods? Are you chief director? Oh, I think I figured it out. You must be the rumored Phantom Thieves. Grahaha. Very well, I will tell you the truth. I am indeed the chief director. Whether you choose to believe that or not is up to you. Now then, is that all you wanted to ask me? Let's make some small talk. Do you want to speak of trivial matters with me? I absolutely cannot stand that. Just sit tight and listen. Back when I was young. It's time we make a decision, Joker. What do you want to do? Mothman is a demon? Yo. Okay. Mothman's also the best Persona.
Come. Ravage them.
Boom. And he's also the best demon. I'm willing to escalate. Mothman's wonderful, and I love him, and I just want Mothman, and I want to like put a saddle on him, and I want to ride him into battle, and I want people to be like, what the fuck is happening over there? And I'll be like, ha, behold, Mothman. Yeah, no, I don't care. Spoil everything. Okay. I don't care. Damn, get that high five. Dramatic look. Riot gun. Oh. Never mind, Woohoo Brokeback says don't post spoilers. We're being held at gunpoint.
This will help me do better.
Oh shit, she got side boost. That's useful. Perfect. We finally found the Chief Director's ID card. That means we can go into the rank door downstairs now. Well, let's go check it out. Time to make like a banana and split. What is with you and the puns lately? As much of a pain as the acid is, I'm going to get at least halfway through this dungeon before we start the next one. Yes, it opened. Now then, we can move freely about this floor. Perfect. We have an employee ID card we were after, so let's head downstairs when we're done here. Oh, I think I can just warp to the other one, can't I? Oh, I guess this is what we're doing. Magdalene.
Just like I thought.
Magdalene is such a good move when it's not being used on you.
All right.
Huh?
See it.
They weren't a big deal at all.
I'll just add this.
Okay, there's not even a real point to ask, like, how are we doing? Until we get to the next save point, because I've realized the, like, how's our progress question to Morgana is answered more based on what save point you've managed to make it to, and not on how much progress you've actually made. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, that's cool. Yay! Finally, a position hack I can get behind.
Do it.
Yeah, one would expect.
Okay.
That was an easy win. Let's go, Joker.
As far as I know, there's no way to actually return from death in Persona specifically, at least not one that I've ever seen addressed so far. We brought the employee, unless you date the person, because then love can bring them back. We brought the employee ID from a chief director. Will we be able to pass through now? Of course. Well, probably. See, that's Nate's problem. He didn't love Alfred enough.
All right.
Hell yeah, finally. You know, it's a little odd. I thought Okumura might be behind the mental shutdowns, but we haven't found anything even remotely pointing to such a secret so far. Something that important might be deeper in. Let's just keep going. Yeah, remember? Love brought back Chidori, and if I have heard correctly, it also allows you to revive Shinji in P3P. I think. Unless I'm wrong about that last one, but it definitely brings back Chidori.
It's somewhere.
Love and the power of friendship can really do anything in the Persona universe.
Oh.
Look, that building there is where the treasure is. We're not far. It's seriously that close? Can't we just go from the outside? No point going through here. That might be worth a try. Well, if we're in space, we can just jump. that just waiting for me? Or oh no, it doesn't move while the thing is still. Oh, yeah, riot gun! Finally, I missed you. I've been using too much Magdolian lately.
Joker! Glad we won. Good work, everyone.
Okay.
I just...
What your own Arcana would be? I would assume it would be Emperor, but I forget who linked the test for, like, pick your Arcana, and I came out Hierophant, but it's still in the Discord somewhere. Sweet, we can use... you're just saying the same shit you always say.
Well...
Okay, how's our progress, everyone? We have completed... So I'm the dad. I'm the dad Arcana, apparently. We have completed approximately 1/3 of this palace. Things seem to be going relatively well. I hope we can keep up this pace all the way to our goal. Just make sure you don't let your guard down. We need to stay focused in the next area as well. Though to be fair, there are still 2/3 remaining. Let's try to pace ourselves from here on.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, so it looks like we're a third done. Hell yeah, Daddy said.
I'll just add this.
I've also been called Mommy Sack before, believe it or not.
I have something.
And not just by Coke cans, which also like to call me Mommy Sack for some reason.
They're pretty effective. Stay on guard. Just like I thought.
Why? What would your Arcana be?
I leveled up.
You thought you'd be lovers, but you have a friend who can read tarot, and she told me you'd be the moon?
Hell yeah! A new move!
What is the general moon theme? Because the Hierophant is usually the parental figure. I need Electric Boost, so I need to get rid of one of these abilities. I think Bad Beat is less useful to me, so yeah, let's get rid of Bad Beat. Let's see. Who was Moon in Personas 3 and 4?
Okay.
They didn't stand a chance. Bored now. Go find a strong enemy.
They were not memorable, is the answer to that. Holy crap, I can't even kind of remember who the Moon was in those games. Oh, it's Shinji. Oh yeah, but that means, yeah, but you can't go with Shinji. Like Shinji's, I don't. Was Shinji a social link in the original 3? And 4 is I. Oh, yeah, I. Okay. Okay. Boy with earrings. Boy with earring is Emperor, Tatsuya's son, Maya's moon. P3 boy fool. After that, Atlas got lazy and kept the protagonist as fool. The protagonist as the fool makes sense, though.
I'll reveal your true form. I can feel it.
Because he's the one going on the journey. Although the fool is probably the best represented through Joker than I think the other ones. Actually, I think the fool in this is Igor, isn't it? It is indeed. P3 is the Gourmet King, and 4 was I, or Epi, or I think you mean Eerie, right? Oh, you're not the main character? Well, then I guess that explains that. love that he's just called the kid with the earring.
Show me your true form.
Okay, so the running theme of...
Show me your true form.
Seems like the running theme of the moon is a desire for acknowledgement in that case.
Joker, there's a chest. Let's open
No,
it.
Ebihara, not I am Ebihara. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, okay. So I is the girl... I is the girl you fake date, isn't she? I'm not wrong about that? I'm gonna look that up real quick just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, she is the one who fake date. So it seems like the general the consistent thing for the Moon Arcana is they're the ones in personas that are looking for acknowledgement. They tend to have trouble accepting themselves for who they are because of that fear they try to correspond to an ideal person. Yeah. Huh.
I'll reveal your true form. I can see it. Focus.
To be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to strive for ideals. So. I just went in circles and no one told me. Alright, we made it. The treasure in here, yeah? Just past this building, we're definitely getting closer. I find it somewhat odd that we still have yet to see anything about the mental shutdowns. Well, this place is in the site of the corporate HQ, remember? Never told any employees about it. We may not find any hints towards his involvement. Worst comes to worst, we're just gonna get that info out of the Shadow himself. Anyway, let's hurry inside. I believe the factory comes next. Yeah, you were kind of just in the wrong place in the wrong time in 4 and 3. As well, I'd say.
3 enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down. Defeated. All right, Joker. 4 enemies. They're pretty pathetic, but stay on guard.
Persona! Go down!
Rat gun.
3 enemies wiped out. That was great, Joker. I can get a hit in.
What is happening?
Okay.
What is happening? What is happening? What are you doing? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck was that? What?
Just like I thought.
I've never seen that before.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Was that a follow-up attack? I didn't know this game had follow-up attacks. Oh, wow. Oh, that is... God, Yusuke, you suck real bad with your abilities.
Okay.
They are just all useless.
That was an easy battle.
It's not my fault the enemies always die.
Somewhere.
Okay, so the factory, if I remember, is the is a really annoying part of this dungeon because you have to time things perfectly and it's just a pain in your ass. Or I could be wrong. Like, I remember... Oh, shit, we got a Black Kodagana. That's cool.
I have something. I can feel it. I have something.
Oh, so you were like extra just standing there.
It's safe.
Because in 3, You just happen to be living in a city, and then you just get possessed.
Well,
Because you happen to live a bomb or some shit. Well, it's not really a bomb, but, you know, an explosion. We have been completed approximately 1/3 of this palace. Things seem to be going relatively well. I hope we can keep this pace and go all the way to our goal. Just make sure you don't let your guard down. We need to stay focused to the next area as well. Though, to be fair, there are still 2/3 remaining. Let's try to pace ourselves from now
what are your
on.
thoughts?
And I remember in Persona 4, you're also in the wrong place in the wrong time, in that the person that was handing out the superpowers handed out the superpowers to literally everyone she saw.
I can see it. Focus.
Which is a plot point that I almost wish would come back. This is really a factory? Just like the name says, I wonder what they're making here. Do you think it's related to that Escape to Utopia thing? Hold on a sec. Ain't guys in here moving kind of weird? Unfortunately, this is the exact opposite of how you would imagine a utopia to be. These conveyor belts and the positionings of the workers, this is almost identical to the company's bun factory. I can't believe this.
See.
At the very least, this is how Akuma views his workers. My apologies for saying so, Noir, but this is truly atrocious. Well, it'll be under control if we can trigger that change of heart in him, yeah? Let's go. Wait, do you in Persona 1, you just have personas? Like, it's just a thing you just happen to have? I simply cannot believe this is how Father views his employees. Noir. That's crazy that you just coincidentally have magic.
I have something.
Enemies! Don't worry though.
Hey, sup guy. Oh, it's a Lilium, which is like a succubi.
No time to waste. Just like I thought.
All right. Focus.
Show me your true form.
You play him, gets hit, and then you go to click consciousness and meet Philemon. The robotic arm control console is currently undergoing required system update. Please wait patiently.
I have something. See it.
That is a very weird series of events, if we're being honest here. Yeah, the original version of that is you're supposed to see who you're gonna marry in the future. This smell, the treasure might be right beyond that door. Is this gonna be another one of them authentic whatever things? No, there's no authentication here. It's kind of anticlimactic, huh?
Sure, why
I'm not complaining. Let's go.
Focus. Damn it.
Wait.
Whoa, we almost got crushed. That freaking hunk of metal broke way too goddamn easy. There's no point in complaining at this point. We'll be forced to search for another route. But, is there one? Do you think we might be able to use the brittle nature of these arms to be our advantage? Okay, but here's my question. Why do you save the game like that? Because that's... Oh, you know what? I remember what to do now. Because one thing I appreciate about Persona 5 is that there is a definitive reason for the save point that makes sense. What? Something came out. Huh? This is a control panel for that robotic arm. It seems we can use this to set it to either 3, 5, or 10 times normal speed. I bet it'd break if it was stuck on 10 times speed for a long time. Jane arm spade. Let's go for 10.
Indeed.
It appears to have broken. It was like dead instantly. I know it was a 10 times normal speed, but that's still pretty weak. That just proves how truly overworked these machines are. Seems any increase to the workload would have led to its collapse. Wait, but don't you think we might be able to walk on the broken arm? We should check it out, Joker. But, so wait a minute. You are carving your journey into a tree that talks, and what it says to you is an, oh god, ow, I'm in pain, please stop. Sounds unrealistic to me. Suspension of disbelief shattered.
Focus.
There's a shadow. Be careful.
I'll reveal your true form.
Somewhere.
So it swaps mid-sentence between like formal English and a country accent. Is that in the like oddly Yo! A localized original version or the like redone version now?
Go down.
Enemy's defeated. All right, time to waste. Just like I thought.
All right. I can feel it.
That was fast.
I should check how many bullets I have.
They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Oh, I always loved Balafagar and the fucking toilet. This is a game where an angry Italian man makes a machine that creates reality and 16-year-olds summon their inner soul. Whoa! Spoiler!
Now, let's continue. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Now I know the game has an angry Italian man.
They weren't a big deal at all.
Somewhere.
No, I saw that. I saw the boat. Don't worry. I got it.
I can feel it. Focus. It's somewhere.
What does this say? Nothing. Although there are some SOSs in there.
Hey,
I might play it, you don't know. Looks like we've gotten much closer. Yes, after quite the detour.
Focus.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not entirely, like, I'm not opposed to playing all of the Persona games on stream. Like, I don't know when we're gonna get to it if we ever do, but
I can feel it.
it's a possibility. I also don't care about spoilers. You can spoil anything you want, but except for Danganronpa, because they will yell at me if you spoil Danganronpa. Like, I don't care, but everyone else really cares.
I can see it.
There should be a way, like, There's probably a way just to increase the speed it runs at, though, because you can do that in the other Persona games, which I did a lot in Persona 3 specifically, where I would just leave it on turbo. God, yeah, you don't ever just die, do ya? You can't just die in one hit. You have to always be there. Pissing me off.
Good work, Queen. We're done here. Let's go.
That's okay. Pretty soon flu season will start, and then we'll be level 99. And everything will be good forever. And we still won't beat the twins.
They didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I've never really encountered a spoiler I felt like ever ruined something for me. It's more like a situation where it's like the way I see spoilers, I either get more excited to see when and how a thing is going to happen that I know of, and like to see how they'll pull it off, or I hear about a spoiler that sounds just dreadful, and then I feel like I have time to prepare myself. Yeah, I knew about I'd heard about the Dorkun thing when I played Persona 3, so I kind of knew the ending for that already. And I super knew the ending to Danganronpa. Because I saw the anime before I played that one.
Oh, man.
Hey.
Yeah, well, part of what we're looking forward to for the next playthrough is that, like, since I know so little about Danganronpa 2, part of the fun is that I get to just solve the mystery for that one.
It seems...
From the looks of it, there's only one more door. It seems we should head over there. Wait a second. We might not be able to reach it without passing over what appears to be a hydraulic press. Right, guess we just have to stop it. Let's try and find a way to do that first. Ah, these must be the shift controls for the presses. You can select break, lunch, or unpaid overtime. Wait, break is an option? We may be able to get past that problematic press if we can find the corresponding control panel. Let's do this, Joker. Now changing, press shift. Let's set that shit to... unpaid overtime. We are currently in a state of constant unpaid overtime for the good of the company. Glory to our wonderful president Okumura and him alone. For real? Whoa, hold up. What the hell did it mean constant? Working unpaid overtime is just how these workers live, so setting it to that change means nothing. What a nightmare.
I should have known.
There's no benefit to us if nothing changes. We can likely ignore that option entirely. This is hilarious. Set it to break. It is now break time. Let us rest and restore our weary spirits. Break time shall last for approximately 5 seconds. Fuck. Oh, that's a lot of Lilium. Let's see, you say you like it, but Monokuma doll and its flaws that is used to like the original, and you still think third person spin up is great, but then it's so much better. I don't... Is 99 the escape game? Zero escape? Yo! Riot gun on an entire group of surrounding enemies that are all weak to riot gun? Hello. I almost killed myself with my own riot gun.
Your physical attacks won't help here.
Go ahead.
Not done yet.
It finally happened.
Persona, power you up. Prepare yourself. Come on, Queen.
Screw you.
Persona. You don't have any skills that'll hit its weak spot. Persona. How's this? Finish it. Now pop back up. Start the counterattack. Get ready. Take this.
So, wait, the hell are you doing? Oh well. Damn.
Oh, his nipple shields are like little snakes. That's cute. I never noticed
Just
that.
like I thought.
I should get a pair of those myself.
Okay.
I'll do this at the speed of light.
Yo. That'd be more useful if it was useful. Break time is over. Let us work even harder to account for our time wasted slacking off.
What was that?
That's bullshit. What are we supposed to do in 5 goddamn seconds? Take a deep breath.
Indeed.
5 seconds is a useful amount of time for us. We can likely ignore that option entirely.
It's somewhere.
Ba-ba-ba-da. Don't fight me.
I'll reveal your true form.
Okay, let's see. Ah. Hey, position hack. I was just about to complain too. Oh shoot. Is it back to normal?
Okay.
It wasn't me, what? Okay, it wasn't. That's good. Steins Gate's one of my favorite anime. I forget what number. 8. I think it's 8. We're gonna set this to lunch. It is now lunchtime. Let us consume our slop and gleefully re-energize. Lunchtime shall last for approximately 30 seconds. Oh, you haven't watched it yet? I was not a fan. That is what I will say about that. I think I gave it a 5. Get me up here. Get me the fuck up here. Yes! Fuck it. Yeah, you fucking sexy ass motherfucker, Joker. You're sexy ass motherfucker.
Everyone's in danger.
Do it.
Beat him up.
Okay.
Break time is over. Let us work even harder to account for our time wasted slacking off.
That was an easy
I wonder
one.
if he actually
Let's
gives
go,
them
Joker.
30-second lunch periods. That's the real question. Or is this just like a thing he's like, man, wish I could do that legally. What exactly is my goal here? I can't go here. Where am I going? Oh no. What am I doing? See, this is why I hate this fucking place. Oh, looks like there's a second one over there. Okay. So we can set this to lunch. And then we can... Shut up. And then we can run over here. And then we can hope an enemy doesn't spawn. There we go.
One enemy.
There we go. Okay. And he lived, because of course he lived. Why wouldn't he live?
Good work, everyone. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Fuck that, right? Fuck that elephant. And his constant surviving of my riot gun. You ain't allowed to survive riot gun. God himself ain't allowed to survive my riot gun. It pissed you off in Digital Devil Saga? I mean, it's pissing me off right now. It just keeps living that. Although it was one of my favorite Persona to use in Persona 4.
Everyone be careful, enemies. You're surrounded, but they're pretty.
Oh, if I use Mariagdalin while they all have Magic Wall up, will that then hit my entire party with Mariagdalin? Okay, On, I love you. You might die. Hey! Oh shit! Let's see. Couldn't win no matter what. Spam calling. Then need one shot you despite 20 levels on him. Does despair kill you? It does, doesn't it? I'm about to die, aren't I?
There's still 3 Persona. Keep it up. One enemy shot down. Panther's rocking it.
If one of you wanted to, I don't know. I've never been inflicted with despair.
Good work, everyone.
It's not a very... I think this game is the one that added that status ailment, because I don't remember it from the others. Look, it's a long game. There's a lot of meat on its bones. I'm learning things all the time, you know? That's my thing, you know? We're learning. There's status ailments, and there's fucking... I didn't know about the crane game. I didn't know about the crane game. There's a crane game. I don't need to go in there at all. Probably gonna call it at the next save point, whenever that is, just as a heads up, which is right now. I almost feel like I should go one more area past that. Just because I didn't expect the next save point to be literally here.
Ah, a safe room.
Nah, you know what? I think that's good. I think that's a good place to wrap, don't you? I don't know. Probably a good place to wrap. Plus, I gotta finish that fucking video. So we can get back to Final Fantasy IX, and then I can finish Bloodborne. And then... I don't know. Maybe Yakuza? Maybe Yakuza. Shows up around him and says, "Ha, you thought I'd let you steal my treasure," and debilitates you constantly, and then he runs. That's a fucking dick move. You know what's a dick move, though? Like an even worse one, is when an enemy runs into a game and it just robs you, and then he runs off, and you don't get your item back. Like Final Fantasy IX. Okay, well, hopefully y'all had fun. I did. Gonna do the next half of the palace in next stream, Thursday. Fuckoi Mikana. I'll agree to that. It reminds me of an intellect eater from D&D, and I ain't a fan of that either, so. Till then, I have been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.